hard.
Yeah. They are actually going to be. They will be live tomorrow night at the Cigar Lounge where you and John were sitting at.
Oh, where I did that stuff with John.
Yeah. So the Stranded City will be there. But anyways, I'm glad you made it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you and your partner over there, you good over there?
I'm doing good.
Good. Yeah, he got here before you did, but
Yeah.
it's all good.
God, that's bad. That's good. But that's why I did it. Yeah, that's why I didn't come so he could smoothen that out for me. Because I'm like, I swear I'm not standing you up.
Have you been through Shawnee? Have you familiar with this area?
I am familiar with Shawnee, but I don't know. Like they had me in the cut. Like I said, I think that guy. I really feel bad. I think that guy thinks he's about to get robbed. So.
That's funny. So he ends up at somebody else's driveway, and I text him and I said, "Hey, I'm standing out in the driveway," and he pulled up to a house. Somebody standing in his driveway sees him and runs inside, shuts the garage.
Oh.
I was like, what? That's crazy.
Whoops.
So there's another
Right.
So there's another house up the street, like I was telling you, outside. And he and they, I can't say I've ever met them, but I've dropped off packages for them because they get our mail, we get their mail. And
So he went to 50th
yeah.
Terrace.
Yeah. And you know what's funny?
Yes. Okay.
And you know what's funny is I another friend of mine, a DJ, he come through and we talked. But when I was waiting on him, and I said, dude, I got a snowman outside my house and a white truck. He goes, I'm out here. I'm standing. There's a snowman and a white truck. But it was the wrong house. I was like, all right, let's try. Okay, there's a blue car, basketball goal. Okay, yeah, there's no goal here.
Everything is.
Yeah, so
You
so
know,
it
every
didn't
house
match
in
it.
Shawnee is
I know.
pretty much like that.
Right. So man, seriously, what do you think of this stupid ass weather that we have, man?
I think it's horrible.
Right? It's been
It's been a crazy year because we have not had this in a while.
I mean, hell, just last week it was nice, sunny. It was getting hot. People took advantage of it. Right here in this neighborhood, a lot of people walk their dogs. I mean, everybody was walking their dogs. People were out running.
Yeah.
Where were they at yesterday or the day before? When that damn
Inside?
snowstorm.
I had a crazy thing. I shot a video in the snowstorm yesterday.
Did you really?
It was super cold.
Why?
No, well,
Why not reschedule?
And here's the thing. And usually you're shirtless or you got a
right.
you
So
know,
that ended up being a thing, a conflict, but we still did it though.
Dang,
so
you're dedicated.
You were in the snow shirtless.
Well, I was in the snow.
Because it was
hoodie on,
snowing. It was.
Oh, you have a hoodie?
Yeah, like I had a hoodie on. I had
okay. So you.
Yeah, I had like a not a shiesty mask, but a bandana.
Oh, okay.
With my hood on.
Okay.
You know how dope that would have been if you were shirtless though? While the ice was coming down, while the wind was blowing?
I literally told my videographer that.
Yeah.
And we had that discussion, and I'm mad I didn't do it. But it was that cold.
It was that cold that you didn't even want to try it.
We didn't stay outside the whole time either, just so y'all know. We would like run in the car. Like every 5 minutes, like run in the car,
warm up,
and then we'll call each other and talk about the plan. Hey, so when you get out, let's do, and then we just get out and hit it, and then get back in the car.
That's funny, yeah. So yeah, you know, those are like the behind scenes of videos. You know that. Well, I'll try to get in. You know, if we get to that, I'll try to. You know, that's one thing I've always. You know, I love music. I love music videos. Shit, when MTV come around, I thought that was the coolest thing ever.
Right.
And then and then I was like, man, I wonder how they make videos and stuff like that. So yeah,
Exactly.
definitely we'll have to get into that. Yeah, but Chris, we ready to get on the show?
We've been recording.
All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Big Modcast. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Big Modcast.
Oh,
yes, please, thank you. There we go. Yeah, I am your host, Big Mod, and here with me today I have half of the crew. I have Sandy sitting to my left. Sitting in Mark's spot. Mark took the day off today. Chris running the board as always. And I got my sister-in-law, Rose. She's sitting with us in the chair. Actually, you're sitting in Jose's chair. So,
okay.
Yeah, that's the EP's chair. Yeah, okay. The executive producer's chair. Yeah, and Jose wasn't able to make it away, but which is all good. That's what we keep rolling and whatnot. Chris, before we start, could you go ahead and play our sponsors, please? This podcast is sponsored by Quinn Concrete Construction. The company motto, no job too big or too small. Whatever your concrete need is, they have the experience and the professionalism to ensure a quality job every time. For a free estimate, call 913-279-1448. That's 913-279-1448 and ask for Joe Quinn.
This episode is sponsored by Goal Fire Protection. With over 26 years of fire sprinkler experience, Goal Fire Protection has built our livelihoods on established relationships and providing quality fire sprinkler systems. From retrofits, remodels, service, repairs, new installation, and inspections, simple to the extreme, we can help you every step of the way. No job is too small or too big for our knowledgeable crews. For your free estimate, call 913-441-3390 or email us at gochoa@goalfireprotection.com.
We on, Chris?
Yes.
Thank you very much. So, how we feeling, man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
You feeling
I feel today. Well, I had a breakthrough.
Yeah.
When I was at the studio. I feel good today.
Good. That's good. You know, but before we get there, let me introduce you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our guest for the evening. Culley is in the house. Say, can we get some applause, please? Thank you. Thanks for being here, bro, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you being here.
Yes, sir.
You know, I thought your bro was gonna have to sit in for you because I didn't know if you were gonna show up or not. But,
brother?
Yeah, it's his bro.
Well,
Oh, okay, brother. Got it. But not the same one.
Sam,
Oh,
relax. Jeez.
Yeah, that's
brother
my
from
bro.
another mother.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, not the brother that Esai or Trinity
Yeah,
knows.
not
Got it.
not that brother.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know what? Let's go ahead and knock that out real quick. You know,
Okay.
because this is my first time meeting you. Hell, we walked right across from each other the day we at the lounge. I saw you walk out, and I was like, all right, I got a meeting to go to anyway. So
Dang.
you had just walked out because that day we actually had a podcast meeting.
Yeah, I saw
Right.
all you guys.
Yeah,
in
all
there.
the podcasters showed up there at the cigar lounge. Shout out to the shop cigar lounge. But yeah, you had walked out. We walked in. We did our thing, and so I was like, you know, I just get a hold of you. when I
Mhm.
can.
Yeah, I'm glad it happened though. Smooth.
Yeah, and it finally happened. You know, I know you know Mrs. Contreras here.
I was about to say, literally, I already heard about you in
Okay.
general. So, but I didn't know when it was gonna happen. But
Yeah.
that's why like it all came together. When it
Yeah,
was
no, I'm
supposed
glad
to.
it did. Yeah, it's just been crazy, and you know, I try to book people months and
Ahead of time.
you know
yeah.
ahead of time.
Yeah, you
know,
did. You gave me a lot of time in between. I was looking forward to this for a minute. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn.
You gonna call me or not?
You've
I-
been waiting a year, right?
Oh yeah,
Since I
and
first
then
Is
on
it about
top
a
of
year?
that,
Okay,
Miss
I
Contreras told me before.
And damn it, man! I was supposed to have you before John, and John got you, and I was
Yeah.
like, I said, John, beat me in. Yeah. So okay. So speaking of John, a shout out to John,
Yeah, shout out to
I-70
John.
podcast. That was good. You know, I learned a lot from you there as well. You know, watching that podcast. What do you think of John?
I knew of him before that, just a little bit, because now I get it. When I was on there, I didn't know, but now I know he was a security guard at one point, I think, with my boy.
Oh,
my,
yeah?
my homie Train, and that's how I know him.
Okay.
But even just meeting him in the world of like podcast to artist to podcast, whatever, like he was telling me, yeah, he's a whole different,
He is.
he's silly, so
He's good. John, yeah. Eastside just stumbled across John. John was a guest on the show, and
so that story is true.
It's true. Oh, so this whole time you didn't believe
Well,
it? John, he didn't believe the
I
whole
have,
time.
yeah, right. I'm like 40% because that's like a crazy story. He
Right.
said that he didn't. He said that wasn't his show at first.
Right.
He just went on there and then like did so good that they just wanted him to
Yeah.
base a show off of what he, that's like the reason I only believe like so much is because that don't happen to everybody.
No,
You
that's
go
true.
on somebody's show and then somebody's like, bro, I think you're the one that
Yeah.
we should do a show with. That never,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, you
That's
can pull that
crazy.
mic back if you want to
Okay.
relax. Back,
Oh, yeah.
relax a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if you know how a microphone works.
Right.
Yeah, we will get into that. But John was just like a freak of nature, man. He's good, you know.
Yeah, he talked good.
Yeah. Shout out to John. But yeah, so I was at one time with the NSPN crew. So my nephew and Mark, you met
Yeah.
him, right? They had their own thing going, and they still have it going, I should say. And I was with them, and then I just kind of parted off a little bit, start my own thing.
And
But,
yeah.
but that's where I got my start, so I owe them quite a bit. I owe my nephew, my niece, and my son. And I've been going since. It's 22. We had a studio at one time, and that's when John had just started. John started right after I did, and then Yeah. So that's how we. Yeah. That's the nephew right there.
I like that you started your own though. Like that is. I like this. This is a
Studio?
dope- yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that you started yours.
Yeah.
It needed
This,
that.
I like to tell people that it's an eyeful.
Mhm.
You come in
Yeah.
here and you just and everything in here. There's something to it that relates to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
But he had
so-
to get permission from me first.
Oh shit! See, that's what happens when the wife comes in. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even connect. the
Yes.
dots.
Yeah, it's the wifey.
That's dope.
Yes.
That's dope. So let's get your. Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
that's dope. I like that.
yeah.
Yeah. So he was looking for a
So-
place, and he was like, "Can I put a podcast downstairs?"
I say
And I
I'm
was like,
going to put a podcast in the basement.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Might
This is
just be a
smart. I'm glad
phase.
you let him do this. This is good.
Yeah, this was a bedroom. This was a rec room.
It's been
This was
different, yeah.
the weight room.
A
This
theater
was
room,
a theater. It used to be a theater. Yeah, well,
game room.
game. It
Yeah.
was.
Dang.
So now it's a podcast room.
It's a podcast room. Yeah, and and you see my son Chris sitting behind the wall,
No,
which
literally.
surprised you, right? Yeah, he's sitting back there, and that wall with that room was just cut out. What was it? A fish tank behind it.
Originally, when we moved in, it was a fish tank. Yes.
So this room was just like a bedroom, and this person had a fish tank right there on the other side, sitting on cinder blocks, and
That's kind of dope.
it was dope.
So it
though.
works out perfect because that's where now Christian can sit and still be a part of this. So
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So he hides back there.
it
yeah.
works.
Oh, that works. I like
Yeah.
this. This is see. That's yeah.
Yeah, and I've had John in here. John's come in here and said the same thing.
Oh, he's been on.
Yeah, he's been on the show. Yeah,
In
so
here,
you get
yeah.
a chance.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, yeah.
when you get a chance, like, subscribe, share, like everybody else.
Oh,
should be
for
doing.
sure. I'll definitely
appreciate
be subscribing and liking.
Yeah.
You already know.
Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah. How many pods have you been on?
I think now, I gotta count it while it's fresh.
Yep.
I want to say probably 9 though. Or
Yeah,
10.
that's good.
It's probably
I'm
11.
gonna have to look for those. Yeah.
Wow.
Good for you.
That's good.
Is
I
that
guess people
because you're
wanna
an
hear what I-
entertainer and
I think that's why.
everybody's
Yeah,
one?
and
Because
everybody-
podcasts haven't been around a long time.
No,
right?
they haven't.
Well, podcast.
Wait, you have been listening to a podcast for years,
For
but
years,
this
yes.
is different.
Yeah, and especially in the area. You really don't. I've heard about podcasts back 2015. The Joe Budden podcast has been around forever. Joe Rogan's been doing it
I just
forever,
feel
so-
like podcasts have gotten bigger here lately.
Yeah, they're getting bigger.
More and
It's-
more.
I feel like
it's kinda-
2020.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
Yes.
pandemic.
2020.
Yes.
Pandemic.
Right.
Yes. Yes. That's
Yeah.
true.
Right.
But a lot of those podcasts they were Zooming, right?
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
couldn't come in, and so they started doing the Zoom and whatnot.
Yeah.
Because who were the two guys that you used to listen to?
So what got me to start doing something like this? I used to listen to Shock Jock Radio. You familiar with Howard Stern?
Oh yeah, definitely Howard Stern.
Okay, so there was these guys out of New York, Opie and Anthony.
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
It was called the O&A show, and these guys would bump heads with Howard Stern,
Oh, and debate.
and I mean they just hated each other
Mm-hmm.
because they were just radio shows. They weren't even podcasts. They were just radio shows.
Is that
And
show
so-
where they're in the boxes and they're when every time before somebody talks it's like "Doo-doo," and then they have a score that they have to get to and then if they don't get to it they freeze out. You know what I'm saying? Their face freezes.
Yeah.
and
No,
then-
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. But no, that's not it. They were just a radio show.
Oh.
Just a regular radio show, just like 98.9 The Rock has Johnny Dare
Mm-hmm.
right now, and he's doing good things. He needs to go to podcasting, I think. But
yeah.
these guys would just bring in their friends, and they would just have a bunch of people in studio, and they would talk for 4 to 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And I would listen to it
And just
all
chill.
morning long, from 7 a.m. to sometimes noon, however long they wanted to stay.
Mm-hmm.
And it was dope. They would just sit and talk, just like what we're doing.
Yeah.
No music.
It
And-
is a vibe. It's definitely
Yeah,
a vibe. It's its own-
and this is what in doing that I was like, or listening to those guys, I was like, man, I want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know where to start. I didn't know where to do it until Esai and Marcos, NSPN,
Mm-hmm.
they came around and said, you know what, we're going to start doing some podcasts. You want to join us?
Because now you
Count me
really in it. Now you
Yeah.
really in
That
it.
means
I'm
win it.
yeah.
Right? Yeah, so that's why I started doing this. But you said about 8, 9 podcasts you've done. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I'll say
Yeah.
8, 9.
Yeah, whether it be a podcast or maybe a radio interview.
Well, I haven't done a radio interview
No?
yet.
Okay.
I mean, I'd probably be doing one soon, but
Yeah, yeah,
definitely.
yeah,
I've been
good
doing,
luck
I've been
to
doing a lot of podcasts though.
That's cool. No, that's really good.
I like
So
it.
within this last year, or how long have you been doing?
Well, this is only my second year. I mean,
The
this is
second
only
one
my
this year?
second, yeah, podcast this year. Well, hold on. I'm trying to think. I might have done 2 or 3.
Okay.
I don't know when this.
So this
sprinkles-
last year then is when you did most of them?
Yeah, the last
Okay.
year I did a couple. I did. So we can say probably like, ooh, okay, we'll go 7. We'll go 6, 7.
Okay.
Okay.
Now that I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
But I love the energy of like podcasts. Like it's
Uh-huh.
like
Okay.
it's good energy. You already know.
Do you
like-
think it's a good platform for you to get your name out more, get your music out?
For sure. People really like people. For instance, like my fans, they would like to know me as well as like just when they go to my shows or hear my music. So,
Oh, okay, yeah.
And just following up with me on socials and stuff. Podcasts is like, you know, you get to actually hear the artists and listen to them, and
Yeah.
so I know people that really follow me. They like this type of stuff.
Oh,
too,
okay.
a lot.
See,
so.
and that's good. See, that's what I like to do. Is I like to bring people in, and let's just this talk.
Mhm.
You know, yeah, we'll talk about their profession or what they do. You know, whether they're a doctor, a dentist,
Mhm.
a rapper, you know, whatever they be. But let's put it out there. You know, let's, like you said, let's let the fans really know you.
Get to know, yeah.
Get to know you.
Yeah.
Right. So you know, so let's go there.
No
Case-
better way to know me than off Hornitos.
Hornitos is what got you going, right? Yeah, we did take a few shots earlier, or a couple shots, yeah, of Hornitos. So KCK, raised, right? Born and raised in KCK.
Mhm.
Where about?
Well, it's funny because look, I gotta make sure my facts are straight because now you got Miss Contreras here. So. Okay, so if I say anything wrong, like I'm pretty sure she'll help me. Nah, but yeah, like KCK born and raised, so Wyandotte area.
Yeah.
Did you go to Wyandotte?
No, I went to Washington High School.
Oh, you went to Washington.
But the dude, my boy over there, he went to Wyandotte.
We're
though.
Bulldogs.
Yeah, both.
Bulldog. What year did you go? Come out.
I'm 16.
2016.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're way old.
Yeah, you're looking at 89 right
Yeah.
here, class of 89. I graduated from J.C. Harmon.
okay, so
Yeah.
because when I asked Mark, I thought he was gonna say that because he's like, yeah, I know Kansas City, like Argentine districts. I'm like, oh, you went to Harmon? He's like, no, I went to
Yeah, he went to North because I mean, we had him. We were living in KCK when we had Mark, and then we came over here, and then they just started going to school here.
Yeah.
Johnson
Trying
County
mission,
side.
yeah.
But yeah, my journey definitely began in KCK.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to Washington. I went to Banneker Elementary. I
Oh,
went
okay.
To, Arrowhead Middle School.
Oh,
Dang, Arrowhead Middle School. I remember playing basketball.
dang.
against
Banneker's
Arrowhead.
down here on 4th, 5th Street, somewhere
4th
around there.
Street. Mm-hmm.
And then Arrowhead, though, is,
Way up in the 70s.
yeah.
That's my mom. She did like a drastic move right there.
Okay. Because then that makes sense if you went to Arrowhead and then went to Washington, because those are fairly
Yeah.
close. Okay.
And I was originally kind of staying in Turner District.
Oh,
But,
okay.
But I got lucky and didn't have to go to Turner or Schlegel. I got to go to Washington. So
Okay.
yeah, I was happy. But yeah, definitely, yeah. And I'm glad you asked that because I'm glad this podcast is like founded by somebody from KCK because a lot of
Yeah.
people that I like have been on podcasts, but they don't know anything about KCK. They
Nah,
just,
for real.
Right.
I mean, everything in the music world is KC Mo.
Yeah,
So
okay,
yeah. So everybody, even shows I have, studios, like everything is KC Mo.
In
So everybody
KC Mo.
always be like, oh, like so, you know, you're from KC Mo. I'd be like, definitely no, you know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are from the dots. We'll always be a dot.
yeah. That's why
Represent, yeah.
exactly. You have the hoodie
Got
on
the
too.
dot, yeah.
Exactly. So
No, that's cool. You have so all your family here in KCK, or do you have family elsewhere in the states? or-
it's mixed. So
Okay.
obviously, yeah, I have some. My mom is probably about the only one in KCK, but everybody else is like Shawnee based, and then Missouri based as well.
Okay.
So then yeah, it's just me that be in KCK sometime. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and this is what's cool about living here in Kansas City, because you say Kansas City with KC Mo, KCK,
Yeah. Exactly.
and to me it's always been one,
Uh-huh.
because we're just so close,
yeah.
and so a lot of people, they're what part, if I talk to some stranger, where are you from, Kansas City? Is that in the middle of Kansas? I'm like, no, it's
Exactly.
right by Missouri, literally right.
Yeah.
Right.
All my
we
life.
can walk. Yeah.
I've been used to saying like this when I say the city that everybody knows like we mean like KCK.
Yeah.
But then I get now I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm about to go back to the city, or somebody be like, I'm in the city. I'll be like, I'm in the city. Somebody be like, oh, like in Westport or downtown. I'm like, no, like the city to me is still Wyandotte when I
Yeah.
say that. So I mean, like in
Yeah.
the city, like
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's. What was your childhood like?
So you grew up over here in Banneker first, right? So did you grow up there most of your young childhood?
So I did kindergarten in Shawnee though.
Did
Really?
you?
Yeah, it's a school called Comanche.
Yeah, I know Comanche.
Oh, you know Comanche?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to Comanche for like
Did
a
you?
year.
Okay.
And then I went to Banneker,
Okay. Got it.
and then all the years Banneker. And then I was always in the Kids Zone program, where
Oh,
I
were
remember
you?
For
Look
real.
at you, full circle.
It's,
then.
it is definitely full circle. That's why I'm glad that,
Yeah.
I'm
That's
not-
cool.
So
That's
Kids
cool.
Zone, really quick, is a after school or before school and after school program
Right.
for the KCK school district, and so you were a student attending that, and now you actually work
Yeah, I do that on the side.
for yeah
People,
yeah,
see,
yeah.
people don't know that. See that? And
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
glad you said it because people don't know that I even be tutoring kids. So when I say that, obviously they just know the music and
Right.
the grunge like rage music. So, but yeah,
There's a soft side about you then, right?
Yeah.
Because you're working with kids. I mean,
Exactly.
yeah. So
I think parents, when they first saw him, they're like, "Who's that?"
Yeah.
But after they got to know him, they're like, "Oh, he's cool. He's
yeah, like
working with the
literally,
kids."
yeah, because people be telling me that I used to especially after the pandemic, I used to be a little like. I was a little cautious about that. I go and I'd be like, I don't know. I hope don't nobody think I'm. But literally, what happens is all the parents think I'm naturally cool anyway. Like they be the ones that want to talk to me. Like,
Yeah.
and then and then I think their kid ends up like I like it. So
wait,
it
what
always
do they
goes
call
good.
you? The kids,
There they call me Mr. C.
Mr. C.
I don't be telling them my name because they be trying to find
That's
the
true.
music.
That's true.
They maybe that my music won't even hit them until maybe high school. Then they'll be
Right.
able to rage
Right,
out to it.
Mr. C. That's okay.
That's cool.
Yeah. So
Do you have a childhood memory that you think about quite a bit? Is there one that just sticks in the back of your head? And
Okay, before you go on in terms of those memories, siblings, how many did you grow up with? Like
I have two siblings.
2 siblings?
But
Okay.
I was like like the surprise baby. Yeah, my brothers are like my oldest brothers.
we used to call those accidents, but you're the surprise. baby.
Yeah, we'll say surprise. Yeah, we'll say surprise. Yeah, basically, we'll say. I know my mom had me. What she say? Like 38.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So my brothers, they're like, a little further along than me.
Okay. So they weren't necessarily your playmates then.
They weren't my playmates.
Oh, okay.
Their kids are like my playmates. A couple of them
Yeah,
were,
yeah,
and
okay.
then my cousins and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So Mario, you were just asking like some of
Yeah,
his memories
like
from growing up.
A memory back like in the neighborhood, with just
Well, I got two. I
Okay.
mean, one memory is when I used to live in the 70s in KCK. It's this neighborhood called like Graymore or College Park. But there, when you're like really good at basketball, or like when people think you're good or whatever,
Yeah.
people come to your house and stuff. They'll come to your house and tell you to like play like at the it's 2 courts, right? So I had a basketball goal outside of my townhome.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And I'd be really good. And but there's this like whole court on the other side of the complex, and it's like a slab of like hard cement and everything. And like if you can hoop, they invite you over there.
nice.
Oh.
Yeah. And these dudes invited me over there, and I remember when I was over there, how everybody was just like going crazy, like, bro, who is this? Like, little, because I didn't even never know about it. I was living there for like 2 years, never knew about it.
Yeah.
Somebody told me like, I think you'd be good at the court. I'm like, for real? Like, take me to it. We go there.
The next step, yeah.
Yeah. And a full circle moment happened there. I end up running into like a cousin I didn't even know was my cousin. He saw my mom one day and was like, is that my auntie? And then He's like, that's your mom? And then so I ended up finding family over there too.
Nice.
So
Okay.
that's a childhood moment.
That's cool. I grew up in Argentine. There's a school right. I grew up right between Metropolitan and Ruby, and there's a big school, Stone, called Franklin Center. Used to be a school, and that was like you said, the playground where everybody came to ball.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
and I was just a block over, so
Mhm.
that's where I used to play basketball.
And you know how that feeling is.
Yeah.
and
Oh yeah.
everybody-
Yeah. And when I finally got to play again with the big guys,
Uh-huh.
you know, and all the good guys, you know. And
Yeah.
And so I know
It do
exactly.
something for
I know,
you.
I know
it do
exactly
something to
what
your
you feel.
confidence worldly.
You know what? Now that we're talking about that, what's the craziest thing that ever happened on the basketball court?
Okay, like,
Because he's got a good story too.
do y'all want to know? Like, this
Yeah,
is
I mean-
probably not like.
Yeah. No, put it out there. Put it out
Okay.
there.
One time I used to live in this neighborhood though, where that neighborhood, but I didn't want to. Okay, I was basically in this neighborhood. I was playing basketball with some of my neighborhood friends, and
Okay.
this guy ran through the game, and he was looking. He ran through the game basically like he was running from somebody. But next like 5 minutes, these guys ran through the game. Like,
Uh-oh.
yeah, exactly. These guys ran through the
They were
game.
chasing him.
hmm
Okay.
Big guns, like.
Oh,
Yeah.
sheesh.
This one dude was like this. I never forget this like fat dude. He was like running. He was like, and I remember his pants was down super low, but he had like 2 guns in his pocket.
And he was
Anyway.
the last one, right?
And he was the last one. but him and the skinny guy was running neck like close and close, like they was like running.
Yeah.
And I never forget. So we like, you know, we're kids. We like they run by. We're like, and then so we keep hooping. I never forget. Like 3 minutes, probably 4 minutes later, they ran back and they were like, did y'all see where this dude went? And we're like, he went. I remember all of us were like, he went that way.
Yeah.
I remember they gave us all $5.
Oh, did they?
They gave us all. It was me, my little bro, a couple other guys. I remember I never forget. They was like, you didn't see nothing. You didn't see nothing. You didn't see
For
nothing.
real?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, that's just
that's a good story.
that's a
to tell.
crazy moment on the basketball
Yeah.
court.
You know, real quick, I've said this on my show. We were talking about basketball, but or another episode, I should say. But we were balling. Then the big guys, the towers, you know, I mean, they were just bumping and just. It was fun to watch these guys play. It got heated. They started arguing, and then it got to a point where guns were involved.
Yeah.
And everybody just we backed up into 2 big guys. And these guys were about 6'4", 6'5", you know, just arguing. And this guy's like, you know, I could cap your ass right now. If you know, and he's like, pull out your gun, do it. So he called his homie. And this was back when they used to wear the flat tops.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Guy had a gun sitting in the top of his hair. You couldn't see it. You couldn't see him standing over there. But then he just would pull his gun out and just toss it to him. We all like, shit.
Like, yeah,
and
shit's
we
about to get
scattered.
real.
We scattered. We literally just scattered because, this guy had a gun and he put it in his face and we're like, and that's movie shit.
That's
right?
movie.
That was White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen that. Yeah.
That's literally like
Yeah,
that.
just like that. And it was crazy because, you know, I tell this story and I was like, I don't know if anybody's ever going to believe me that happened. It just so happens an uncle of mine, younger, Uncle Manny, he was there that day.
Yeah.
And one day we were talking. He said, "Hey, bro, you remember that time that one guy pulled a gun out of his hair?" I was like, "Shit, you remember that?" I said, "Dude, I tell that story all the time." And I don't know if anybody believes me. You know?
I'm glad you said that yours because that's how I feel about mine. So
Yeah.
you saying this about yours gives me a good feeling about mine because that's how I felt. I'm like, man, I hope they know that this is real. Like, I'll never forget that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see now that $5 you got, now you just put it out there. So
Right, right. I didn't say any names. I don't even remember.
So this is probably what, 10 years ago, 12 years ago, 10, 15, long time ago. We don't even have to go there if you don't know. Yeah, we've already put out enough.
Maybe 15.
Yeah, man. Yeah. See, and stories like that, I think it's funny. It's cool to put out there.
That build character.
You know, yeah, exactly. And then hopefully somebody who watches says, hey,
But
what?
that's what this whole podcast is about.
Building character.
Memories.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, I mean, they build character, but memories often disappear is what his podcast is.
MOD. If you see the MOD, Big Mod, MOD.
Oh, so that's what MOD is.
So mod is just another name for
Nickname.
Mod Mario.
Uh-huh.
But then, I got the logo there too. But we've used it. The acronym is memories often
I
disappear.
like the 50 Cent dog. That's in the easy.
Hold on,
dog.
whoa, you got them both wrong.
Ice Cube dog.
There you go. Both of them
and
are
that's
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube too.
But yeah.
But that looks like 50 Cent as well.
Like 50
But
somewhere
Ice
beard?
Cube would probably wear that. Yeah, 50 had a beard sometimes.
Oh, I guess you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
And it's just because the little the wave cap under the hat that's what's doing it.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah. Yeah, that's my Ice Cube.
I guess he do got some
I'm a
chucks
big-
on though.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm a big Ice Cube fan.
Mhm.
Ice Cube and Run DMC. I don't know if you noticed our logo.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
got the Run DMC look to it.
Yeah, it does literally.
Yeah, so I hope I don't get sued for it. But
I love Ice Cube. Ice Cube is a Gemini.
Yeah.
I'm a Gemini. And
Oh.
I love Ice Cube.
yeah, and the Ice Cube is dope. Do you still go by the old neighborhood?
Where I told you about with the basketball.
Yeah.
I haven't been there in a long time.
You think people? Is it the people still ball there?
I actually would like to. I would like to figure that out too. I don't think so, honestly.
Because if you're still balling, maybe you should go back there.
Oh yeah, but I think that
Times are different though.
times are different. I don't think that they would. They're this new generation. Like me and my boy can attest to. We go hoop a lot.
Mhm.
The new generation doesn't hoop like our
Right?
generation. No, they don't. They don't.
It's
They
because they're busy on their.
Yeah, it's
like-
the technology now that everybody's
we,
just.
we say it all the time. We were literally just at the gym and didn't who was that? That was Kev probably, or not Kev, but probably our boy Armand and some other people. They were saying that literally like we could go all day. We hoop like from 9 to like shoot like 8 or something.
Yeah.
The new generation, it's been 3 hours. All right, I gotta go do this now. You know, I mean, which is
Yeah.
okay. I get it. People
Yeah,
are more
yeah.
maybe more productive. I don't know.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It was the same thing back in the '80s.
Mm-hmm.
We'd be out there all day long.
Mm-hmm.
You remember Tone back in the day, the Franklin? Yep. we'd
Oh,
be-
cousin Tony, you was
Yeah,
hooping
cousin
too?
Tony. Yeah, cousin Tony. Yeah,
See,
actually,
yeah.
he used to live with us. He used to hoop with us.
You
You know, yeah. So it's good shit.
Times
man.
have changed.
Times have changed. Times
Yeah,
have changed.
what other sports did you play growing up?
Okay. This will be the first podcast I ever say this on too, though.
Okay.
But I didn't want to say it because I didn't want nobody to try me. You know when I say it, but
Because you won't take the challenge.
because I won't take the challenge because unless the challenge is brought to me.
Okay.
No, but I did used to do jujitsu,
Oh, yeah.
but I made it to a yellow belt with 2 stripes. But okay,
Okay.
I'm not gonna. Okay, I'll say it. I'm not gonna bring up the sensei's name. I'll just say I would have went further,
Okay.
but the sensei I had, he left. Like he left mid. Like we did that tournament
Oh yeah. I know what you're saying.
and we did our stuff. We had a couple more like little like classes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day I went and they said we're not having jujitsu class anymore.
So Mr. Miyagi just
just
packed
did.
up shit and left, right?
Mhm.
Dang.
So,
Okay.
and I actually, it's funny because I really caught my wind after that tournament. After that tournament is when I was like, oh, I might do this. Like that's
Yeah.
when because at first we just had practice all the time. We'd go against
Right,
each
right.
other. Sometimes we'll spar with the Taekwondo group.
Yeah.
Is
But
jujitsu and taekwondo?
yeah,
fairly...
so he was a master of jujitsu and Taekwondo. So he had he had a dojo.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think, should I be more okay? Well, obviously everybody knows now I'm from KCK.
Yeah.
So yeah, that we'll just say that dojo was in KCK. So anybody that knows about
Okay.
that dojo, they'll know
Okay.
the story of what
Okay.
happened.
Okay.
But I caught my wind in it after that tournament.
Did you win the tournament?
I came in second.
Hey, okay.
And
But you felt confident.
actually,
after
hold
that.
on. Actually, let me go back. Actually,
We can edit that out and say you won.
It,
You won the
yeah,
tournament.
yeah. Actually, I won. I beat everybody. No, no.
Undefeated.
You guys want to know something? It was this girl. I was real. Miss
You lost to a
Contreras,
girl? You lost to a girl? There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Oh, okay.
I didn't lose to her. I didn't end up getting to go against her because
Yeah, okay.
she came first. I'm sorry. This
All
kid
right.
came second. I came fourth.
Okay.
But I beat a girl
Okay.
to go to that semifinal round, or no, the round before it. And then I beat this kid. I remember this white guy. He had glasses on. I beat
A
him.
nerd. Sounds like you.
Yeah, I beat him. He was good though. He was good. He kept trying to leg sweep me. I remember that. And then I lost to this kid, this one guy. But this girl, she was like 5'10" early. Like she was a big girl. She was killing everybody. I never forget this tournament.
Oh, wow.
And I was scared. I wasn't scared to go
that's
against her, but because in judo, judo is all like hip, like the throws, like you do like a hip throw. It's all defensive.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not like taekwondo where you like.
I was going to say, they're not the same, are
No,
they?
taekwondo
Yeah.
is like throwing kicks, throwing like I don't really want to say too. I'll say throwing kicks. I know for sure. Judo is about grabs and
okay.
like holds and stuff.
Okay.
Like somebody grab you, then you do all that.
Okay.
Yeah, I still
Yeah,
have my
that's
I still
cool.
have my robe though, and my
There?
belt, my yellow belt with 2 stripes.
Mm-hmm.
And
If I
then-
would have, yeah.
And you said jujitsu, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I have a friend, another fellow podcaster, Gabriel Garcia. Shout out to Gabriel. He does the To Bring About podcast, and he's all about the jujitsu. So he does it all.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, and he does. Yeah, he brings his fellas in, and the boys are there talking about jujitsu. Yeah,
Judo was hard. Matter of fact, I want to say there was this kid that was in my class. He was blind, and he was like
What?
the number 1 student in the class. He was cold.
Wow.
He was blind though, but he could like feel you. Like
Yeah,
he like
yeah,
and he
yeah.
was like to the point. One time I sparred him. Right, this dude.
you try to be sneaky. You try like tiptoe, try to go around.
No. Well, I had seen him work before, so I knew he knew what he was doing. But
you're like, I'm over here, and then you'd be like, trying to-
this dude grabbed me, right? This was a whole. I remember Master. I almost said his name. See, I almost said his name.
Miyagi.
Yeah, Master Miyagi. It's crazy how close his name is to that. But
See, you're giving him the away. You're giving it away.
He taught us this whole basically, and like it was only for like the advance, and this dude did it on me basically.
Yeah.
Because he was blind. I don't know if he thought I was like somebody else or what. But he did this move where he grabbed my like both my collars, right?
Yeah.
And he like jumped on his back and like just like threw his legs up at my stomach and like just flipped me basically.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, bro, it's crazy. I'm like he was like 18, so I'm like
You know
10.
what?
So I'm like, dang, bro, like what?
You know what's
Oh,
crazy?
wow.
We have the video. Chris, show the video.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm kidding. That's crazy. I wonder if there's video out there, right?
No, there's
No, there's no
definitely no video.
We have to go on YouTube real quick. yeah.
Right? No,
Crazy
no video of
flips.
that. Yeah.
That's good.
So it sounds like basketball and jujitsu were your things.
Yeah. Oh, in cross country, I was good at cross
did you?
country.
Okay.
Mhm.
Did you run in high school then and do basketball at Washington?
I did basketball for a year at Washington, and then I did cross country as well. Cross
Okay.
country was cool. I did cross country at Arrowhead too,
Oh,
and
okay.
basketball
Okay.
as well. But
Okay, so yeah, talking about Washington High School. So you played so you probably just ran forever on the basketball court.
I can do that now.
You still can do
Ain't
that?
that my game now? Basically,
Just run all day.
Like,
and,
yeah, that's my game now. I can just.
yeah. How's your defense?
I got good defense.
Good.
They be hating though. Do I have good defense? I do get a lot of off ball steals though. I get a lot of off ball steals.
Do you?
No comment.
This dude is wild.
No, that's good. Yeah, I remember one time I was playing in the league, and there was just a couple guys on these other teams that just we couldn't hold because they could run forever. So I had to go recruit somebody.
Mhm.
You know there was a soccer player.
Oh, because they can run
Yeah,
forever.
and his defense was awesome. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, he was our shutdown guy. He would just throw him in. Okay, you got to hold him, or you got to hold
See.
him. You know, that's why I said you could run forever, just
Mm-hmm.
like soccer players. Yeah.
I love that you said that because I literally was just talking to somebody today at a school that was telling me how soccer and we were talking about how soccer and boxing have the best cardio. 'Cause I was telling him I really wish that I really love boxing though. So I was telling him I wish I would did that more growing up, really. So and we were saying how boxers and soccer players, they have great cardio because you got to
Right.
have OP cardio doing that. I mean throwing all those punches. So
Yeah, yeah. You know, speaking of boxing, my brother-in-law, Leo Moreno boxing, right?
Yeah.
You remember John talking about that too?
Because he said some Leo Marino or something like
He
that.
said he butchered the name.
Yeah.
And Esai was like, okay, first of all, that is not the
That's
name
why
of
I'm
the
laughing
gym.
because I remember
Yeah.
that moment. He said some
Leon Marinon or
yeah,
something like that.
Leonardo Marino or something.
Yeah, he butchered all that up. Esai was like, okay, first of all, John, that is not the name of the gym.
That is funny.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Back to high school. Did you have a favorite class
Growing up,
in high school? A class, yeah.
damn Big Mom, you going on that type of okay. See, that's the first because
The
nobody
people
asked
want to
me.
know. People want to know
Yeah.
stuff like this.
Nobody asked me that type of stuff.
Were you in music classes? I mean, if now you're doing music, I mean, was that your thing back then too? Or
You know,
yeah,
I
other
honestly-
interests.
I kind of didn't like. I kind of literally did not like music class though. But it didn't really get me ready. It didn't get me prepared for making music, being an artist, being an entertainer. What did that was when I was in college. At JCC, I had theater class.
Oh,
I had
okay.
a professor named Aubrey Urban, Miss Urban.
Mm-hmm.
She's a cold actress, and That's what got me ready.
Okay.
She used to have us do assignments, and I used to always kind of breeze through her class because she always be like, I got like charms. So I'd always like get like do it. I do my little like my skits like somewhat serious but somewhat too cool for class. But then she got on me and was towards the end of the semester and was like, if I don't give her a couple big performances though, then she really gonna like she not gonna like let it keep sliding basically.
Oh, okay.
And then I did like 3 really good performances. We had 3 days where we had to do like 3 big things. I like really killed it.
Okay.
And to the point my whole class was like where has that been? Like even I would hear people walking like they're saying that. So that's kind of when she would always say like when you do this type of stuff like anything entertaining. And my dad is an entertainer, so yeah. So I would like just seeing that him doing it and then just knowing what she said like when you do it, people might judge you or whatever, but I mean, when you do a show, you look cool when you give your all and do it. I mean, that's like if we were on here like scared, like
Right.
it's like you gotta do what you do and look cool.
Yeah.
It's no such thing as
Yeah.
It taught me that hands on basically.
Okay. So you didn't do theater in high school then?
I did, but it wasn't the same
Got
though.
it.
It wasn't like as crucial. Like if you do this, it was more like you can kind of skate through a little bit though.
Okay.
You don't have to be as like
Gotcha. Yeah.
serious.
Yeah.
Her class made you really have to lock in, like learn the script. Like I've never had to do that. Yeah, I'm learning. I don't even do that for songs. Although I'm like, so yeah.
So did you end up 2 years there at JCC just taking theater classes?
I ended up at JCC for like 3. I did 2, took a year off, then went back, did finish up some prerequisites. But that's when I did. That's when I had her class. But it was about learning like the history of theater and stuff.
Okay.
And I didn't get to act, and I thought originally that was what that was.
Oh, okay.
I ended up going back 2 years later, and then she's like, "Oh, you finally have my acting class now. Like now we get to get like and
okay.
it really set me up for this."
Oh, cool.
Cool.
So yeah.
Before we get into the music, basketball was your first love, right?
So basketball's my first love.
Because
but,
do you think you go to the league?
yeah,
Everybody wants to go to the league, right?
yeah,
I
I
that was my
mean-
dream. Sam, hit that button right there that says pro.
yeah.
The middle button. I think I could have
No.
went pro. Yeah, I said that a
Yeah.
long time ago. Yeah,
Oh, you said that?
that was it.
Yeah.
I could've went pro.
I said we were talking about. I said, man, I think I could have went pro, and then Jose was like, that one's locked in. We're locking that one in.
Well, I didn't even. It got to a point where I got realistic. I know that at my best, I think I can be a really good. I think I could have been a really good like backup, or not even backup, a really good D1 guard though. At like some low D1 school. That's what I mean. That's
Okay.
especially now. But that's because basketball or stuff like that is no pressure to me because I don't think of it the same way. Now I know it's my getaway. It's just like music is really what I like love, and that's when I knew basketball would help me get familiar with that feeling though of like the passion. Like, oh, this is what I want to do. But
Because how tall are you? You don't seem very tall.
I mean, no, wait, like I think I say 5'7.5".
5'7".
But some people might say 5'6" ish, whatever they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was here recently.
That's why he never made it to the NBA.
Yeah,
Yep,
here
7-1
recently
on the
watching.
money.
I think Duke. You still follow Duke, Tony? Because they have a guard. They have a guard that's like 5'7".
Yeah.
And I watched him play, and I haven't watched Duke all year long, but I don't know if you guys know. And it was
Tell
it
me
was
why
cool.
Duke is my favorite team.
Oh, Duke's your favorite team too?
Yeah. Because of 30, yes, sir. I love Duke. That's where
Okay.
Kyrie Irving is from.
Yeah,
That's my favorite player.
Like I just the fact that he hurt himself. He
Oh.
blew his knee out, and then
Yeah.
So I feel bad for him because I thought, bringing Anthony Davis, that crazy trade that was made,
Exactly.
that something was going to happen. Then AD's hurt, and then
I was just looking for them
Ernest
to
hurt.
avenge Nico Harrison because I know a lot of the Dallas Mavericks community is like, they're, like shitting on Nico Harrison. And it's
Right,
like I
right.
really want them to. I wanted him to be right. Basically, I wanted them to at least make the playoffs and do something. But yeah, we're not gonna see that this year.
no,
probably.
hell, I've actually heard rumor that they may be selling the team,
For
Dallas.
real.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
go to Vegas. Vegas is looking for a basketball team. I think Kansas City would be good for a spot.
Kansas City
What
would
do you
be
think?
great. I've heard. The only 3 I've heard is 4. Vegas, Seattle, St. Louis, and I've heard Kansas City.
Okay.
At all those locations,
You know, I think a basketball team here would be awesome,
it'd be
and
good.
I think Patrick Mahomes could probably get that done for us.
Ooh, he probably could
I
actually
think he
get
could.
that done. I didn't think about Patrick.
Yeah,
Mahomes.
I mean, you know, he got started with the soccer,
Yeah.
the soccer league, you know.
yeah,
And
That
what
could be a
else
move.
did he brought Whataburgers here.
yeah, and he brought what?
You know,
he
the
definitely brought
Whataburgers?
Whataburger here.
Yeah.
I'm more of a In-N-Out burger.
In and
guy,
out.
though.
Okay.
Yeah, I like when
Yeah.
I go to Vegas, that's what I gotta get. You know.
Yeah, no. Mahomes has done a lot for the city.
Uh-huh.
Not only bringing Super Bowls, you know, championships to the city, which is awesome because it is okay. So like you came in, you said, "Oh, you're a Cowboys fan." Yeah, I've been a Cowboys fan, diehard. But with the Chiefs winning, you know, unfortunately, that shitty Super Bowl that we just witnessed, right? It was pretty bad. But with them winning, what they're doing to the city, I'm seeing a lot of happy people here. You know, everybody's. Of course, again after the Super Bowl, everybody's
Yeah,
football's back to life here in Kansas City.
exactly.
You know, these last few years, of course, and I think the Royals are right behind them. You know, I think the Royals are going to do well this year, and
Oh, you think the Royals are right behind them?
oh yeah, I think so. I mean, we were 2014, 2015.
Why does Sporting KC get left out so much? Sporting KC be winning a
yeah,
lot.
Sporting KC, you're right.
They
You
win
know,
a lot. People be sleep on them. I
but
feel
see,
like.
yeah, they did well. I think 2014, 2015 as well. They did well, and then they just kind of fell off. But
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. You know, people do overlook them, and with the girls now in town, which is awesome
Oh,
too.
yeah, I forgot about that.
The Casey Kirk.
Yeah, I forgot about them. Yeah,
See, that's what I'm saying. That Mahomes had a part of that, right? I think Brady Mahomes,
yeah.
yeah, had a part of that.
I mean, that's why I be telling people, since Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs have done their thing, even in a loss, just them being in the Super Bowl,
Yeah,
it's just making it to where now, like artists like me on the music scene, that like now, that's kind of how I feel like the magnifying glass got zoomed in here, because like now people are like, okay, what is Kansas City? What's the sound here?
Right.
What's this going here? So now people, I feel like now the world is like, okay, who are the artists there? Who are the people that do this? The podcast there?
So you've noticed that change?
I've been telling people that for like probably the last 3 years. Like I've been seeing it, and this how I know that like just what I do is I feel like what I was born to do, because I can naturally see that shift in the world. It's weird, but I can see it though. So I've been calling it like people want to know more of like what's going on here, because now I can just see the hype in the city. And then just driving around, you see so much new stuff being built every day. Like the city is growing. It's grown so much. So.
Yes.
yep. You know, and let's go ahead and get into the music profession. So you've been doing this since what, 2018?
Yeah, probably I'll say 2018. Yeah.
Yeah, so way before COVID.
Yeah, before COVID, a couple years before COVID.
Yeah. What style of rap would you say or music do you do?
Ooh, so now, in today we'll say, I mean it's experimental rage, right?
Okay.
But that breakthrough I talked about in the beginning
Yeah.
of the interview, like in the beginning of the segment, I just today figured out finally how to do this thing I've been needing to do, a very grunge sound that I've been looking for, and it's dope.
Okay.
So yeah, but basically I say so. I've been doing it for like 6 years, but these last couple of years have been like, you know, the one where people are now more renowned.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and
For it.
I've listened to your music. I've checked it out. I've went through your catalog and the videos and whatnot. And yeah, what was the I can't remember, and I didn't even write it down. There was a song you did, a slow jam that I think you recorded at the Legends. What was the name of the song?
That was a song called Pretend.
Yes.
Yeah. I get.
Yeah.
It's crazy because where I'm at now, people do bring up Pretend a lot though.
Okay. I mean, I like it. When did you do that one?
Ooh,
Has it been a while?
I probably did Pretend like 20. It's 2025 right now, so probably
Yeah.
2022.
Okay.
I know. I feel like anything I get involved in, I pick it up fast though, so I learn it fast. So I kind of have grown more in touch with like who I am as an artist fast. So yeah, it's funny how like the things that if you look in the beginning, especially to now, I was just telling my engineer before I came here, everything I've made thus far, I think is obsolete.
Oh yeah.
I think because today we figured out the actual sound.
Good.
Ooh, ladies
Okay.
and gentlemen, you heard it first here.
Yeah, basically, yeah, you heard it first.
It's
Big
coming.
Modcast. Yeah,
It's
on the
coming
Big
out, right,
Modcast,
eventually.
You know.
Okay.
It's gonna be the sound that I've been going for. I mean, obviously it's alternative, but it's just like, you know, if you're into that real like just
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
you know, dark heavy
So
metal
it's
stuff.
heavy metal.
It's not heavy metal, but it's over like hard like trap beats. But the voice that I'm using, that we finally figured out,
Okay.
just what I'd be, just the best way for me to give the frequency of like chaos, like rage, but in a productive way though.
Okay. So, you familiar with the name? Shit! I just lost. Okay, Lincoln Park, Chester Bennington.
Chester Bennington, I know definitely.
Yeah, may he rest in peace. Dude, Lincoln Park. As soon as they hit the scene, it's probably maybe early '90s, mid '90s. That was my go-to.
So you like Linkin Park?
Oh yeah, and I'm so glad that they're back together. They're they got a female with them, and I think she has what Chester Bennington. She sounds.
She got that.
She's got it.
Thing
Yeah,
like him.
yeah. So listening to him, would you compare yourself like that kind of rage?
So, well, I call it experimental rage.
Okay.
So, cause I mean, there's artists that I like as well. Like there's grungier artists. There's artists who play more into the hip hop field, like emo hip hop field. But my range goes from that all the way to Chester Bennington, Linker. Well, I wouldn't even say that it stops there. It stops probably like some extreme death metal stuff.
Because Slipknot.
We can go there. Actually, we'll go there.
Okay.
Because I don't want to give up too much, but I know a lot of the people, my fans, they like to hear that. But what I say is I'm real technical about the scream, the art of screamo. Because my engineer, he makes me study all these different. That's how I know Chester Bennington. Like he made me
because he studied.
He'll
Chester.
always be like, hey, before this set, you should look up this guy because I think you could use this or listen to him, and yeah, it'd be a lot.
Do you like Linkin Park's music? Are you into?
Yeah. Linkin Park is good. Literally, I got a song stuck in my head where you said Linkin Park. Linkin Park is dope though. Like that's why they're classic like that.
Yeah,
though.
because I mean they got that rage. Or what'd you call it?
Like rage.
Okay, and then they got the rap. You know,
Yeah.
Mike Shinoda does his rap.
See, that's what separates us. My definition of rap is a little different than theirs. Like, well, not even definition, just how my flow is.
Yeah.
Is different than theirs. But it's a darker scream. It's a darker tone of voice. Because sometimes I'm not even screaming, but it's you see.
Yeah.
Okay. But just know it gets the mosh pit hype, like their stuff would.
Mosh pit, yeah. So you like doing the mosh pit, and I've seen you out there. What do they call it? Crowd
Surfing?
surf, yeah,
Yeah,
do
like
that
crowd.
too as well. And so speaking of Linkin Park, we went to one of the shows, and they were just starting to come out. It was at the Hale Arena. I mean, they weren't even hitting the big arenas yet. It was a small arena, right next to the Kemper, the old Kemper Arena, the Hale Arena. And a buddy of mine says, "Hey, Mario, let's go down to the mosh pit." I'm like, "No." I said, "No, I'm not going down there." And this guy had a hat on, and he had his long hair, and he had it in a ponytail.
Yeah.
And he had a hoodie on with a vest, so he was all prepared. It was so funny because after that moshing, after a good maybe 20 minutes, he come back to his seat. He lost his hoodie.
Yeah, you go. Yeah.
He was bleeding from his face.
Yep.
He lost his hat. He lost the rubber band. His hair was wild. I was like, dude. Oh, and he lost a tooth.
That's exactly what I was thinking. It gets.
And I was like, you really wanted me to go down there with you to do that? Hell
But
no.
look, see, I gotta clarify this though. I know.
Okay.
See, when I say that, people are like, so you just condone like people get like, no, it's not really like that. It's just, I feel as though the reason I think people like that type of stuff, there's people that are addicted to it, is because you need like a healthy place to release all that like negativity built up inside you, and I just feel like it's a positive. A positive outlet to do it rather than like, going and hurting somebody or going and, just doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff. You can just release it. Now, I'm not saying people have to be throwing bows and swing. I mean, it happens. But I mean, I just want people to fully just let yourself be all the way lit.
Yeah, and,
just
and have fun, have a good time out there.
Yeah, cause some, like I always say, some artists' lane I feel like don't allow you to be able to, you might like a dope hip hop song, but it's not giving you all the way that feeling of getting all that out. It's probably giving you a little bit, but not enough. But I like to make sure
giving you a
mine is,
lift.
I like to make sure mine is over the top, so you got it all out, like give you that like
Yeah.
crazy, like
Okay.
Yeah. What inspired you to get into the music? Was there someone or?
I know in middle school, I like I said on John's podcast, I mean, I used to jerk. This is a dance originating like California. I was good at that. I liked the reputation that comes with it. That let me know I was ready for like when people know me for something, because I go to places, I go to the Legends. Wyandotte is small, so I go to like Legends. People like, oh, you that dude that be jerking. So that's what got me ready for like, okay, I like recognition, but and that's probably the era I learned how to like actually kind of, I guess we could say, rap too, because we were trying to put together a group, and my boy was saying we should release music, but I didn't really all the way go in with it until that 2017 year. I would go to Joco Library, and I don't know. I heard maybe like some Kanye, some J. Cole, some Kendrick. Those are early influences that got me like knowing I wanted to rap, basically. And then other influences came about later and let me know what kind of way I want to do it. So
it's kind of evolved then. You started off just rap, and
it's
that's
super
kind of
evolved. Yeah, it's evolved like a lot over time. Like it's like quick. It's like it wasn't even like just wanting to do everything. I just wanted to figure out like what was easier for me, and then once I figured it out, I just ran with it basically, and I knew I loved it, because that same feeling I get about basketball, like when I would hear a ball bounce or something, I just gotta play. I get that even more in music though, and I just know I it's like something I was born to do, because when I'm doing it, I just like feel at home. Like it's not hard to like make an impression or just be me in it. So so I think the respect and recognition I get is genuine, because it's just me being me. I'm not trying to to do anything special.
Okay, so let's get. So this is stuff that I want to learn, right?
Okay.
What comes first, lyrics or beats?
Ooh, okay.
How does it all put together?
For me, beats.
Okay.
I think that I know honestly, beats can bring out different shades of the artist. Like certain beats can keep you in this loop, but I can get a certain beat from a producer and it brings out a whole nother thing. Like, oh, let me try this on there.
Okay,
that's kind of what happened with how I had my breakthrough today. If I didn't never do this beat today, I probably wouldn't have figured this out. So,
really?
I think
someone creates the beats for you.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's different producers. Some from here that I've already already made an impression on. They're like, hey, I want to Culley, like let's work and let's collab. But also it's some producers that I've met from off social media, that I meet or at a show when I go out of town and do a show or something. And we'll link and connect, and then they'll just send me their work. And if they like me, which happens a lot, they'd be like, oh, this dude is. So then they'll send me like half their whole catalog of beats. Because first it's like I gotta pay them a little bit, and then they'll hear it. Like that's what happened with a couple guys. Like I bought their beat, they loved it, and then they're like, bro, I got so many beats I need you to get on. And then from there I just work off that whole
catalog.
That catalog. I just be like, I'll save all the ones I like, get a big old folder, and then every time I go to the studio, we try to get done at least 3 or 4 of them, and then
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's.
So then you write the lyrics.
So I do this thing where I'm glad it's so cool I get to say it now, because I was just at the studio, so I can really, and I was just
It's
sitting
fresh,
just like
right?
this. Yeah, so I was like,
Yeah.
it's more just sitting like this, comfortable. My engineer's sitting up there, he plays the beats, and then I just kind of go off like what I feel. I don't even write though. I just, just
Freestyle.
whatever. Yeah. Well, but my lane allows me to kind of say whatever I need to say to get you hype anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just go off of that, say whatever I'm thinking. I kind of try to channel this like destructive way of thinking though, so I can say some stuff that gets you,
Yeah.
revved up.
Okay.
And then we just build off of it. We look at each other. I say it, she, whatever.
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah.
like, he'd be like, let's keep going. I'm like, bet. And we just
Okay.
punch and then just go. So
Sweet. Okay.
You familiar with Harry Mack?
No,
He's a freestylist. Have you heard of Harry Mack?
Yeah.
he's
It's really good.
this is the white guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know him.
The white
then.
guy who just walks around and says, "Hey, give me 5 words."
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Man, that guy's
Yeah.
so dope.
Yeah.
Shit. Today I was listening to him, just watching these videos
Mhm.
that he puts out. You know, just we actually we went and watched. We saw him down in Zona Rosa. He was here. Did a
Yeah, I
show.
remember he was here.
He did a show. It was dope, man. It was
Yeah.
cool, and we had front row seats. And remember, we were sitting like right in front of him.
Yeah.
One of my boys was supposed to be on that card for that show. He's supposed to open up for him.
Oh,
Like,
really?
I wonder if he did. I forget if he did or not. But yeah,
I can't remember.
Harry Mack.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You brought him because you like the
Yeah.
art of like freestyle.
Yeah, the freestyle. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just so good. You know, like you. What do you think?
Yeah, nah, he's pretty good. I kind of discovered him. He used to do like some Omegles type.
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And he would just, hey, give me 3 words, and then out of nowhere he would just freestyle a whole song.
See, but
off of just those
I love
words.
that y'all saying like y'all like him because like he like this guy. Okay, so off John's podcast, I've been getting, kind of shitted on for this comment I said in the interview. This post is going viral.
Okay.
Just explaining how before when I first got into music, like before I knew my lane though, like before I knew my sound, what I am.
Yeah.
You like a lot of things, so you're inspired by a lot of things, so you just want to try a lot of things.
Right.
And sometimes, you don't buy enough studio time to try out everything that you think it sounds good. So
Right.
sometimes I go and wouldn't get nothing created. That's only happened like 2 or 3 times. But though I was just saying how those moments got me to where I am now, where I know my lane. I've studied it over and over, so I know what I do. So now I'm not ever leaving out with anything done. I mean, nothing done.
Yeah, yeah.
Because and I guess I'm saying is when I think when you know your lane though as an artist, when you know like your sound, like how you contribute to music, it makes it easier to where you can just like get it done. Like you can just crank out music. You don't have to really write. It's just more feeling at that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said that, and that's when you get a beat. So I mean, so you constantly listening to different beats
Yeah.
off your phone, and
Yeah.
if there's something that a rhyme that just comes up in your head. I mean, how do you record? Do you record it? Like grab your phone, record it, or do you write it down? Or
When I like a beat. and
yeah,
stuff,
when you're
that I'm like my process is kind of cool because like I'll like I really sit with the beat for a while. Like if I hear it and I like it, I'll like listen to it all the time. I'll just constantly put flows on it, different flows on it, so that when I go hear it, the flow that I'm trying to do on it is not a surprise. And so it just builds like that confidence. Like I'm gonna do this when I get on there.
Yeah, yeah.
So I like what I'm saying in the car and stuff isn't like stuck. It's just what
Yeah.
I'm just letting myself know. Okay, I like how this feel. And then when I go to the studio, then we just get to it. And I like to live by this rule of like just whatever I say in the moment is just what was meant to be said. That's how I live by it. Like that, I just live by that. It makes it easy, subjective. Whatever I'm supposed to say is just what I was supposed to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay, so
How often are you in the studio?
I go a lot because my engineer he got me on this like strict schedule where like I'm on a monthly plan with him, so I pay
okay.
him a certain amount to
Right.
go these many days. So I gotta go those days basically. But
Or then you're wasting your money.
yeah, or I'm wasting my money. But I learned that if music, well, I had to ask myself a long time ago, but it's really what I do. So it's even on my bad days, I go and make
Yeah.
music. Even though I don't, it's probably like you, when you don't feel like doing this, sometimes you be like, I got something set up. I wish I could have went to sleep. But then you're like, this is what I do. So I gotta,
this is constantly.
Yeah.
I'm always working.
Yeah.
Just, research and trying to get things
just,
together, and
that's how I am about music.
and always trying to do something different too.
Uh-huh.
I'll change something here. I'll change a camera angle. I'll change.
Yeah,
So,
that's real.
So all right, so I'll be looking forward to your future music, and you talk your experience on the podcast and how you had a blast.
Oh yeah, you already know.
It's all about the past.
You
As
know-
I'm sitting here trying to rhyme.
right. That's my reputation. Every podcast I've been on, I make sure I definitely show love after.
I
Cause
appreciate that.
you already know you got to.
Yeah. What is your highest aspirations when it comes to this? What are you wanting to do? Like sell out Sprint Center or something? What are you hoping to Where do you want to see yourself?
I really, I mean, I hope to be, not even hope. I see myself just being able to do it. I don't know, even just getting paid to tour is cool for me. I mean, I love music that much. So it don't even have to be no crazy price. I see myself, I've seen it before. Like I've seen the image in my head. I know that I'll be getting paid to, tour and perform and
Yeah.
I guess my highest level, there's venues that are high levels for me though. So I know on John John's I was saying like Rolling Loud a lot. That's a pretty like high it's like an honorable thing to do. It's cool.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about that after. I'm like, man, that's not even as high as I want to go though. I really just want to be up to where I'm consistently just when I go on tour, my fan base just wants to, find where I'm at and come rage out.
Mm-hmm.
So you would be rage music, or how would somebody?
I call it experimental rage music, but it's really alternative music.
Alternative music, okay.
I mean, but somebody told me today, is it basically trap metal? We can go with trap metal, like trap metal music. That's another term I'm coming across.
Okay.
Yeah, yesterday, as a matter of fact, yesterday I was upstairs preparing for this, and my daughter and her boyfriend were sitting there. We're just talking. And my daughter asked me, "Who's your next guest?" And I told them, and then so I played that Pretend, and they're both watching, and they're like, "Oh, that's cool." You know, they really enjoyed it. And I said, "Yeah, here's another song," and then I put some of your Rage, and they're like.
I'm like, yeah, I'm like.
I mean, it just flipped on there like, that's him?
I was just about to say, like.
Yeah, it just totally flipped.
You can't do that to them. You can't put them on Pretend. They going to think like, yeah.
I know, they were going to think it was nothing but that kind of music.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, that's funny. They both kind of like, wow, okay, that's cool.
I'll say, things switched up fast, but like, I just found what was more comfortable for me. And I just found that, I felt like it was something that needed tending to. This like the lane I'm in, and it's really just like it's so natural. Like it's just it's so easy to do because I get why it's needed, and I get like where I belong in it. So because all the other stuff, it's like a big barrel, right? It's like a whole bunch of people. Like there's only certain ways, and I remember when I was going through that, when I was doing that type of lane of music. I love Pretend, by the way. That's my song, but. I just remember feeling limited though. Like I felt limited because like you can only do so much, and then people would just hold me to that type of boat,
right.
And I don't really like singing that much, so. But then when I found this, it hit me like okay, like not even found, but it was always building up to it. Basically, I would like always like mess around in like a screamo voice when I hear beats. Yeah. And then one day I was at this session and I just tried it, and then they're like, bro, like this, they were like blown away, like they loved it, but I just played it off like I've been doing it, but they probably don't even know that I just came with them that day. But but from there I knew, like I'm like, yeah, I knew that the reason I've been holding this in the chamber is because like this is what I was gonna do. So and then from there I just been crafting it.
Okay.
Ooh. Can I say
Talk
that?
to me.
Well, I will say, going back to what you said about what I want to do,
Yeah.
I was listening to Nipsey Hussle's interview, and he was saying how he feels as though music can never be mastered, though. Because like he said he felt like music is something you can do for 20 years, but like have to master it for another 20. And I will say that I found my lane and right in my sound, but I feel like I still got like 10 more years. It can be even more evolved. So it's like, yeah, I guess I just want to reach the highest level of like my sound.
And good luck to you. We'd love to see you keep going.
How far you can go.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Say we knew him.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
No present tense. No present tense.
Yeah. What style of rap music do you listen to now? I mean, who do you listen to? I guess I should ask.
I really listen to a lot. Like I try to take from a lot. I try to be like a sponge. So I listen to like certain artists or certain.
Yeah, I mean, what genre, whatever. Yeah.
Oh shoot. Well, I go by kind of like me in football too, right? Which people are gonna be upset about that, but I don't really go by like a team. I just like. I'm a fan of like just players, like what this person can do.
So then you must do what's the NFL
fantasy.
The fantasy football. Thank you.
No, I don't
because that was one reason why I couldn't do fantasy football is because I couldn't see myself cheering for anybody else. I just couldn't do it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I just like
See, and you're like the opposite. I could sit here and,
Cheer for
that's
the
kinda
people, not the team.
yeah, that's how I got put on the football. Was like, of course, like I mean, everybody likes the Chiefs, but my dad would like always it'd be like a player playing. He'd be like, "Look how Tom Brady is regulating this game right now," or and you watch, or look how To is like, people are,
Yeah.
So I just like got accustomed to like watching like
just different
I
individuals.
like studying like person's greatness. Like, oh, like let me see.
Yeah.
Okay, he moves like this. He does like. So in music, I do that. I just
Okay.
take from a lot of different artists that I
Yeah.
like to like listen to. From like this guy named Artemis. It's like it's this guy named Artemis. He makes like some like catchy like techno alternative music. But then this guy Trippie Redd. Then it's like a lot. But I mean, even like from Tupac to Nipsey Hussle to Juice WRLD to it's a lot. Like I just like to take from different artists.
Different artists.
And really not even like what they're doing, just in the looseness of like what they're doing. Like I'll listen for like little mess ups that I catch.
Yeah.
Because I make music. But then I'll see how they still put it out. So I'm like, okay, maybe I don't have to be so like meticulous about everything. Like, because like Kanye messed up on a bar right here, or his pitch was like off, but he still put it out. So I'm like, okay, that's how I just study like that. Like, that's how music is. Okay, this song, and really I don't like to contrast my music to other people's, but I do. Like I'll hear a song, and then I like to play with like, how does my music put like, what mindset does it put you in?
Yeah.
Compared to this song. So that's how.
So are there very many artists here in Kansas City area that do the same music as you?
No.
Okay.
But and that's crazy you brought that up, because somebody told me that they thought that they were saying like that's why that they're happy that I do what I do though, because it's refreshing. But
okay.
Yeah, there's not very many. I know there's some that try. I know there's some people that try it, but there's not nobody that I guess do what I do.
Okay.
Which is why I'm happy to do it though, because it was definitely a stick my neck out type of situation when I first started doing it. So I'm glad it's
Okay.
been.
Yeah, we Tony and I, we have had a cousin. He passed away here a year, 2 years ago or so, 3 years ago. He went by the name Panic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Panik.
Panic.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I know one time I believe he opened up for Tech Nine.
That's lit.
Yeah, and he was on his way, but he had a bad part of his life, and we lost him. So yeah, I didn't know if
on that too.
Thanks. I didn't know if Panic was a name that maybe you've heard.
No, but tell me why I really feel like I have though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, and especially things in that type of in that direction of music. That's why I'm like,
Yeah,
I feel
he was with the group called Empire.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember. Do you remember any of those guys' names, Tom? I can't remember the guy who ran the group, but he was part of that. Luna, it was a Hispanic guy named Luna. No.
Did he do like screamo? He raised?
I don't know. He did maybe a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah.
I hate that. That's how the world is. That's why I be so like do so much with the music all the time. I just feel like I just want to get as much done as I can.
As you can.
I'm
yeah.
always
Just
on it
never
because
know.
like, yeah.
Just never know.
Yeah.
So I'm always just trying to
Yep. When you shoot videos, music videos, you have to act. You said you already have that art, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you're doing a music video, do you actually sing? Do you rap, or is it lip sync?
Oh, while I'm doing it?
Yeah. How's that work?
That's funny you say that, because I was just thinking that the other night. I was like, some scenes I'm like not doing it, and I'm like, should I say the words? And then there's some scenes I am doing it, so I'm like, I say that because I was wondering, is it that crucial too? Because I was telling you I had a scarf on in my video. I think, and I was saying how you couldn't see my words in some of this video that's about to come out. So I'm like,
so you had your mouth covered.
and
up
I'm just
with
like,
your-
and I'm like saying it, but like I don't know how it's gonna translate.
Yeah.
But
That's right.
so I guess I'll say like I find it easier it's a little easier to say it, I guess sometimes, but honestly, oftentimes though, I know if I know the song, I'm just trying to get hype, show the watcher the audience like what to do, how you should listen to my stuff. So
Yeah. How do you guys find locations to shoot?
that part.
Yeah.
It's
Do you
been
have to
fun.
like wait till nobody's around and kind of just use that location and then all right, we're done. Everybody pack your shit. Let's go. You know.
Hey, well, so that's crazy you say that because I mean, well, with my lane, it makes it a little easier to find some stuff. Now we know we're just looking for like whatever's dark, grunge, scary looking.
Yeah.
Cemeteries.
I've been thinking about that. I'm not gonna say too much because I know some of my fans be trying to. It's some people that do be trying to. They be trying to leak what I say, like.
Oh.
But basically, yeah, maybe a cemetery. No, but I like only thing is I've been scared of that because I'm just like, I kind of don't want to play with that.
That's funny. That's funny. It's funny you say that because I actually want to hear in a little bit. We'll get to scared of and so
Okay, yeah.
Now I know something.
But yeah, finding locations, is that an easy task or?
Oh yeah, but finding locations is it's been easy though lately because I'm learning that what I do I don't have to pretty much do a lot in the big it's kind of built off me just doing what I do and as long as a little bit of the background or whatever is grunge enough.
Oh, okay.
The imagery gets across basically.
Okay, grunge as in dark, black, grunge. That I guess I'm trying to visualize
Yeah.
what grunge.
Grunge like real like in your face type of style, like raw, authentic. You said black,
She didn't do
dark.
her research. It's just,
Yeah, I didn't. That's
No.
what I'm asking.
No, so like, cause I feel like so my music is kind of like in your face, get hype. So
Okay.
my performance style is like that too, and my the images I try to go for on my videos, I try to get them kind of like that too.
Oh, okay.
Like real in your face, like just
Oh,
real
okay,
like you
okay.
know, yeah.
Gotcha.
I'll show her some of your videos.
Yeah.
But
You
like I
showed
said-
me one.
But like I said, don't forget everything I've made thus far is probably obsolete.
Okay. I ain't showing you anything. Like
Yeah, don't just but all this stuff it connects actually.
Do you enjoy making music videos? Do you
I
have
do.
fun with it?
I do because I like to do it like in events. I like to bring, I try to get my friends out to it. I try to get, if ain't nobody doing nothing, everybody come hang out. Just,
Oh, okay,
we all
that's
like,
cool.
you can watch the set, see how we doing stuff.
Yeah.
While I'm working, we can all be chilling. They can
Yeah.
be drinking and smoking, whatever.
Yeah.
It don't always happen like that, but
You what? You mean people didn't want to show up with you yesterday out in the cold and
heck no.
kick it there?
I had some people. The people that did show though, I'm very grateful for them though, because I had a couple people that I needed for that scene, that set flake on me though. But I get it because like they were aware of the snow and
Yeah.
the blizzard. But yeah, it do be hard getting people to come to it. But I mean, I like to treat it like an event though,
Okay,
and
cool.
work and have fun at the same time. And they feel real progressive every time. I love doing it.
Okay. So, like, how many cameras is that? What does that look like on scene?
So
I mean, this is all professional. I mean, people that do.
Man, I'm so mad. You know what? I was gonna literally have my videographer come. We already shot the video, but I was gonna have him like maybe do a way to get some of this and like that, right?
Oh.
I wish I would have did it now, because then you would have really got to see.
Uh-huh.
He'd probably be right here, and he'd be like, doing whatever he's doing with his camera.
That would be cool, yeah.
Yeah, and that's just me like looking at
Yeah.
it.
You found him or he found you?
The videographer I
Yeah.
go to now. Well, he found me. I mean, a lot of I've gotten a lot of like invitations of people to work with.
Oh, okay.
I had one guy that I really liked, but we just haven't been able to link.
Oh, okay.
So the guy I'm going to now, I found out about him a while back. I wasn't all the way too sure about his work yet.
Uh-huh.
But then we started working, and he's been, he knew about my reputation of what I be doing. So he's
Okay.
been like, since we've been working, he been doing his thing though. He been like really putting
Okay.
some A+ effort.
Uh-huh.
Probably, I'm guessing it's just because he already knew what I was offering to it. He knew I'm a serious artist, so
Okay.
he just came through and we've helped each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Cool. So if there's
Shout out JD Productions. Yeah, shout out
JD
Josh.
Productions.
yeah, that's your camera right there.
Yeah, shout out JD Productions, my guy Josh, and yeah.
So I'm sure a lot of people say, "Hey man, can I get in your video?" Or you ever, are you in any videos?
I'm in a couple.
Are you?
Oh yeah, he isn't. Yeah, he isn't. Yeah.
Well,
he
hey, if you're ever looking for that mean-looking vato, you know that essay.
No, seriously.
I can play that part.
Seriously, so and I can't even just shout out JD Productions because I do have to shout out Mama Millie. She's another person that gets my videos right. I haven't been able to work with some of these people in a while, so I've been working with bro. But I would love to now get all those different videographers together and we do something. It'd be crazy.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I do get a lot of girls that want to be my video, but not like like I always tell the girls like you know, I'm a vampire, so they have to they gotta look like we get them looking scary. So I think a lot of girls like to do my videos because
you know, maybe one day Miss Contreras here can you know.
Miss Contreras would be super dope though. Miss Contreras like for real. If you wanted to be like a
All black.
a witch demon princess, that'd be hard.
Because she's mean already.
Miss Contreras ain't mean. She did no. I just like Miss Contreras.
She tells those kids what to do.
Yeah, no, she do get everything in check when it need to be.
Yeah.
But I know she her personality would fit great for that though. Like
So
it would
then you
work.
guys have some kind of makeup person or whatever to I mean if you're talking about the girl side of it and makeup and
I kind of let them know like well some of them ask me of course like what should I wear for this.
okay.
And I'll tell them like what kind of look I'm going for.
okay.
Sorry, I'm not. In the
So
mic.
not necessarily a makeup artist on set then with you.
Not all the time.
Okay.
If need be though, I know some that will do it. What like I've said with Mama Millie, another videographer, she's good at that. She'll have like some stuff in hand if we
okay.
need like some blood or something or
okay.
like a prop, a sword or something.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I try to, or I'll let the person know like kind of what I'm going for.
Okay.
If they don't already know, because a lot of people they be already knowing, they be coming dark. Like, which I mean, that's kind of how it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So you are the visual thinker in terms of what you want it to look like, not your.
My team that does that, like the videographer.
They help with that.
Oh well, no, I was saying like I do sometime, but that's crazy you say that. It's like a mix. I let the videographer really work though. Like I let them like
Okay.
if they see me in this light, then bet. But I will let them know like. Look, like a couple crucial things I really want to do. Like, hey, I have to break this TV in this video though, or I have to have these two girls like look scary behind me while I'm, you know, and then he'll just kind of go from there.
And
like,
then he makes it happen.
Yeah,
Got it. It does take a team effort.
it do. It really does. That's something I didn't know coming into music, but it is hard to get a lot of. You know, it's a lot of things you do. A team makes it easier with, though.
Because it lets you do your thing.
It lets you, it gives you time to just do your thing.
Yeah.
Because exactly, I'm not what made music my passion wasn't like doing that. Like I like this part of it. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, this segment I was just thinking about this. I want to know things that scare you or afraid of, and you brought it up earlier, the cemeteries. Yeah, you kind of don't want to get into that, right?
Well, yeah.
So, and this is for all of us. So this is for the whole crew. Chris, you too as well. How do you guys feel about roller coasters?
They're okay.
Chris, you do roller coasters, right?
Yeah.
Just no problem.
Do you be straight faced on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, then
I'm scared of them.
Yeah. Rose?
I've done them, but I just don't like the drops. Otherwise, I like the rest of it.
Because my brain is telling me, what if?
Yeah. No, seriously.
And
that's what scares me.
Yeah.
That's everything. Everything we do.
I
You can
know,
walk
but-
down a sidewalk, and what if this car freaking hits me that's coming my way?
Exactly. But something about roller coasters.
I normally have those what ifs on planes, but now that
Oh, I know, right?
yeah,
Now that what's happening now, right?
Yeah.
that's normally been my biggest what if. Like when I'm going somewhere, I'm like, all right, like I don't say what if, I just be like, you know, like
now it
like
might.
okay, this could happen. Let's
You
just-
what?
Unfortunately, now that it might.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
when you're
yeah.
on when you're on it and you're looking down, you're just like, dang, like this. Okay, I'm here, so like it's good to happen.
I think the roller coaster thing for me is just the rush. The rush I get sitting in the car, getting ready to go, and then
But you're not scared of it.
I'm not afraid of them.
No.
But I'm at the age where as soon as the roller coaster's done,
Yeah.
it's hard for me to get out of that seat because my back starts hurting.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh God,
whiplash.
oh yes, whiplash.
See, but when I get out of that seat, I feel like feel like a real man. No, but I feel like I just be feeling like, okay, like it feels good to conquer your fears though.
Yeah,
every time.
yeah.
It do feel
Yeah.
good to do it though. You be like,
How do you feel about horror movies?
I don't watch them.
Yeah, you don't watch horror movies?
No, I actually really don't watch scary movies. So,
Really?
That's crazy.
no, scary movies. I really be
Even though
needing my sleep.
I mean, even though you're in the video, you do videos. It's all acting,
Yeah.
and scary movies are just
The same thing.
See, when you
same
say
thing,
it like
and
that,
makeup.
though.
And then it's like, oh, okay, I can conquer that.
But see, I've already been. The thing is, I've gone so many years already being scared, and then so now knowing
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
it's kind of still hard to combat that though.
Yeah.
Like my brain is still like,
Yeah.
okay, I know, but it's like, why did he have to get like all that blood is still right there? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's not that easy. Going to the bathroom and you scared to turn the light on. You know,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
like,
Yeah, you
like-
see that you watch those TikTok videos where
yeah.
somebody's gonna shut the light, and as soon as they turn the light off, they take off running, and then you see this black shadow
Yeah.
like chasing them
Yeah.
through. Then they turn the light on, and the shadow's gone, and then
Stuff like that still
Yeah.
gets to me. That's why I'm like,
how about clowns?
definitely. That was my number one when I was a kid.
You were afraid
yeah,
of clowns?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, actually, and then especially the more knowledge I've gained about that. Oh yeah. I'm definitely. I don't like clowns.
You guys?
I don't know that
No
it's
big deal.
bothered me. No.
So if a clown came here right now, like not like a regular like not that one. I'm just talking
Like
about like
if Ronald McDonald walked in here or something.
yeah, like the big boots,
Yeah,
the
the big-
mallet.
Ah,
I think the clown that people actually enjoy are those that are actually in circuses.
Well, yeah, because I
Yeah.
know that you don't want to kill me. You're like here to do the
Right.
circus.
Well,
Or a rodeo clown. Those
back
guys
in
are
high
fun.
school, didn't we have the killer or middle school?
Supposedly,
the killer
yeah.
clown was around.
The killer
Yeah.
Okay,
clown.
so exactly, Miss Contreras woke up. I didn't want to say, but that is really where my fear of clowns came from. Is that I heard about
you
that
did?
when I was a kid,
Uh-huh.
and then the movies, and then other clown stuff.
So you used to watch the scary movies when you were younger, and now you're like, I don't want to have anything to do with them.
Well, they changed because like I was cool when it was like a person you're running from. You may have a chance, but that invisible stuff, I don't do that.
I know. yeah.
That's what I was. That's
Okay,
what I don't.
I won't
watch.
do poltergeist.
That's what I'm saying.
I won't do
Man.
that.
How about heights? Are you afraid of heights? Can you get up
Yeah.
on a?
I'm scared of heights.
Yeah, I saw my. But that's the thing though. I'm afraid of heights, but roller coasters, planes,
Mm-hmm.
that's okay. But you put me on our roof to try to patch up something.
yeah.
Hell no. That's the only.
yeah.
That's her. Yeah.
That's me. I'll do it.
So if
So you don't-
back
yeah.
when we lived in Central, if a piece of tile, something was coming up off, I'm like, I'm not going up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd have to hold a ladder for her. She'd go up there. She'd do it.
That's a real man move.
Right?
Real 'cause, yeah.
Rose, you afraid of heights?
No, I can get up.
You
Yeah.
too.
You can get up too.
It's a twin thing.
Yeah.
I am super.
How about this? Spiders.
That's you're like hitting all my actual fears
Am I
like
hitting?
right
Yeah.
on the head.
I've
Like,
done my
these are
research.
Yeah, you have. No, these are my actual fears. Yeah, spiders is definitely. You know what's crazy? I don't even. Oh, that's crazy. You said that. That's how I know something is coming. Or like, look, because last couple of nights I've been having this. like I'll be playing the game and I'll like look somewhere and think I saw one. And that's how I've been knowing. This has been happening like a couple nights in a row now.
Yeah.
And I just have this envision, like if I see a spider, like so. And then you're bringing this up now. I think I'm gonna end up. I haven't seen one in like it's been cold. I ain't seen one in like 5 months.
I know,
but
right?
That first one I see, I'm gonna be jumping like a mother-
Chris, spiders. Are you afraid of spiders?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you are.
But you know what? They're just. It's not even that I'm that. It's just they're ugly, and when you do see it, it's just like it's just like a.
Because they can creep up on you, and you never know.
Yeah, and you just like, why does my wall? Oh,
you could be sleeping and one could just run across you.
that's my biggest. That's my biggest
Right?
one is the whole
And you'll never feel it. You never know it.
being sleeping
You
and
know?
boom.
Isn't there something about people spiders do go in people's mouths while
I
they're
hope they're not. I don't know.
Or in the
that's
ears.
a myth.
Or
It's
in
a
the
myth?
ears. No,
Yeah.
I've seen videos.
I actually, I just know there's this one particular episode of Discovery Channel I was watching where this one spider does bite this dude when he was asleep though, And that's all I just know when I was a kid. It traumatized me because,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I was like, what? Like, oh, no.
I've seen that movie. That's Spider-Man.
Right, that's the good version of spider bite.
People nowadays, hell, there's been kids who like, oh, I want to get bit by a spider. You know, I want to be a
Yeah,
spider.
that's true.
All right, snakes.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Snakes freak me out too.
Snakes are. Oh, literally, my brother, he killed this snake with a shovel. I never forget.
Did he cut the head off?
He cut the head off because me, my cousin, and my nephew, we were playing basketball and we saw it, and that's what kind of stopped our game. And he was like, he was trying to prove a point that it wasn't that bad. He like, man, get the snake, And we're like, I'm not touching it. I'm like, my nephew, he made him grab it. That's his son, so he made him grab it. And when he cut the head off, I just never forget the snake's head was still moving. Yeah, I always thought that was a myth, but it was like,
there's actually a video of the head of a snake and its body just still moving, and the body brushes the head, and he latches on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. Latches on, and then the body starts moving like, shit, something just bit me, and it's his own body,
His own head.
Yeah, it's a crazy video.
That's kind of
It's an old video. I remember seeing it back in the day, and it's still out there. Yeah, look it up. It's crazy.
I'm gonna look that up. Like, that's kind of wild. That's, I mean, even more traumatizing, but wild nothing the least.
But how about a dentist? Afraid of a dentist?
I'm not afraid, but I do not like to go. I don't like the sound of the drill.
And that's what
Yeah.
my job requires all that.
Yeah.
All day long.
Oh, the drill?
Yeah, I mean, I work in the engraving industry,
Okay.
so
Yeah,
that's why you hear all that. Yeah, Chris.
What, dentist? I just haven't gone.
You need to go. I told you set that appointment up. They got me in really quick. I broke a tooth last week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just bit into something. I felt the break. I heard the pop, and this sharp pain just shot through my brain, and then this loud beep. It was just crazy. And then
But you're not
I gotta
afraid
make an
of the
appointment.
dentist.
But I'm not afraid. No, I'm not afraid.
I
Yeah.
am.
Needles.
I'm afraid of the dentist because I'm afraid of that needle when they numb you. I
Yeah.
hate when they do that.
And they
I be
always
like,
say, it's always gonna say, it's just gonna hurt for a little bit. And then they'll, I'm sorry. They start apologizing to you while they're sticking this needle in the back of your
and
head.
the dentist be scaring me because it be stuff that they be doing that they don't be knowing actually kind of hurt though.
Right.
So that that's my spirit of the dentist.
Yeah.
But you said needles? Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, like if you're gonna get blood drawn or
it's funny because people be like, you got tattoos, but it's a different
Oh,
needle.
Totally
yeah,
different
that's
needle.
true. I didn't even
Different
think
needle.
about that.
I mean, you don't
yeah.
even see it.
Yeah,
you
with
don't see
tattoos, even with piercings though. I mean,
That's just a...
yeah. With
It's
tattoos,
not-
it feels like it do feel like
Just
a
scratching like a
Yeah.
like a scratch, but times 5. So I mean, you do feel a little bit, but it's you get used to it. You
Yeah.
can tolerate it.
Whereas
But
a needle, you're looking at it and you're watching that.
I don't like when the needle has to point into me.
Yeah.
If it's on my skin, that's cool. But like when it's having to like
Okay,
that's-
look, since we're on this subject, how many tattoos do you own?
I don't know how to count them.
Oh no, not anymore.
No, I don't know.
I mean,
how to
I'm
count
sure when you started, I got 1, 2, 3, 4.
them. Well, it was easy to be
At the beginning, yeah, but then now you just
now it's like I know the spots I have covered, but I know what spots. For instance, I gotta get some back tats. I don't have no back tattoos. I gotta get some more leg tats. Like so, I know I got certain room, but I got a lot of.
Are you loyal to the same artist or do you
I
just
haven't
have
got a
different-
tattoo in a minute though. I
really?
haven't gotten a tattoo in probably like 2 years now. Though.
Really?
Okay, maybe a year. No, 2. It's been 2. Especially from my loyal tattoo artist that I was going to. It's been a minute. I had like a friend that had a tattoo gun, and then I got a little tattoo from my friend that had a tattoo gun. But
Yeah.
it's been a minute since I went to my actual artist though
Okay.
to get some like.
I have to
real
ask
work.
the ones on the face that hurt when you. Isn't it like literally hitting skull?
Yeah, I was crying. I was like, no, I'm just joking. No. Literally, no. Literally, literally, it don't hurt though. It literally, I know I'm saying that and people be like, but no, it really don't. The ones, my worst tattoo is probably the one on my hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
we've heard that.
But see,
Yeah. It was like, I never forget, like, it was hurting like the one on my face was like, I mean, you know, you go like I tell people, you go through puberty, you get slapped in the face. You know, I mean, your face isn't that sensitive though. Is what I'm getting
Right.
at. But my hand, I've never really had too much going, so it hurt. My face wasn't probably like a 2. Honestly, like a 2. Like,
Okay. And in the piercings that you have?
the one that hurt the most is probably and I don't want to use the word hurt because it didn't really hurt, but I'm gonna say the one that had the most
Pain. It was
feel.
Sting or-
Yeah, the most sting.
Okay.
The most sting is the septum one though.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
because that's just
That's probably
Yeah.
sensitive.
Ow.
yeah, it's just right there. But it's only and that's only a 3.
Okay.
But piercing pain and tattoo pain is different because tattoo pain lingers, but piercing pain is like you know, it's kind of
Yeah.
they're like take a deep breath, and then they do it, and then that you're done pretty
Yeah.
much. It's
Is that
just
right?
So
Did it
that's-
hurt when you got your piercing?
That's where I
in
was
your
going. Did you know that Miss Contreras used to have one on her left side of
But
her?
I think Miss Contreras told me that, and I feel like I saw a picture one time.
Yeah.
So
Probably.
yeah, like literally.
And
That's
you know
all-
what's crazy is we both did it at the same time.
Y'all did?
Yeah, we went together and we got them both. Yeah. Actually, I still like the.
You have the scars still.
Yeah, it
Still
always
there,
it leaves that
yeah.
it still leaves that little imprint.
Yeah.
How'd y'all feel then?
I did.
I wore it for maybe a couple years.
Yeah. So
But did
I,
it sting
yeah.
when you got it?
I don't. I mean,
Just right.
You know,
there,
like
at that
just
time,
just
and
right
then,
there, and then
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
like when you get
boom.
your ears pierced.
Yeah.
It hurts
Yeah.
right then and there. But
Exactly.
Are
Like,
your ears pierced? Do you have
they are, but I haven't worn earrings in a while. I just been
okay.
kind of I've been lazy on that.
Yeah. Do you take those out every so often, or do they just stay in permanently?
My earrings are my
Oh, the ones on your face.
oh the other piercings, yeah, they stay in. Cause
So and then when you go through an airport, do you have to take them all off?
yeah,
Do you really?
I'm just joking.
Oh,
I'm
I was
just,
like, shit, that's a lot.
I know.
I don't want to be behind you then.
Yeah, no, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. No, no, they don't make me take them off because well, I really don't think it's like. I guess it's not really metal though.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Maybe
like
if it's aluminum, maybe it's.
yeah, because they don't never make me take them
Take 'em
off.
off?
They just I'm trying to think. Honestly, every time I go to the metal detector, the only thing that goes off is like my chains.
I was gonna say, why would they make you take them off? They can see them, right?
Okay, that too though. Yeah, it's like at least it's not nothing concealed though.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Whoa, we just got thrown way off. Sharks. I don't know if you've ever.
I've had imaginations of being in some like water stranded and the shark is trying to chase me. I have thought about
Have you
that.
seen the movie Jaws?
I've seen Jaws.
Jaws, yeah.
But I heard if you don't believe, you're cool though. But then I heard that it don't really matter. There's some sharks that don't care about blood. Like they'll just.
No, yeah. I just.
Good thing we just don't live by the ocean.
I know, and then I
Yeah.
just saw a video of, a guy just getting eaten by a shark.
Oh shoot.
That was crazy. Yeah.
And I know it really probably showed it because things on the internet now be like.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. It was pretty bad.
Like not hidden. I guess I'm scared of that. Like I'm scared of that little stuff though. Like earlier a couple months ago, I know maybe that was last season, but LeBron, for instance, he had like they had a game against the Suns in Phoenix, and he was taking a picture about how he's gonna get in the shower, but he saw a little scorpion on the ground.
No.
Like little stuff like that scares me because like just the fact of like I can just be chilling and just like enjoy my time and I can be right here, you know, and then it's that
Scorpion.
yeah, that type of stuff gets me. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
We're far away from the shark.
Yeah.
But
What about?
anything that's smaller that could be.
All right,
Yeah.
Speaking of animals, what about cats?
okay. So I had a new awakening with cats. I appreciate cats these
Yeah.
days. I didn't even. The only reason I didn't like cats is because people just don't understand cats. You know how when you don't understand something, you just be quick to just throw it out there.
Cats don't listen.
They don't, but I understand now. I get their existence though. I get that they're around for those people that like almost to show you how to like maybe let go or something. Maybe to just like let be. I guess that's what I've taken from it.
Do
like,
you own one?
No, I don't. I'm more of a dog person myself.
Okay.
Because dogs is more. They get that love. They're dependable. But I do get that cats are like that cool roommate that you don't gotta like entertain though.
Right. No, that's true.
Yeah, like you don't have
Yeah.
to like dogs get like start crying if you don't pet them after a while. But
Get lonely when you
yeah,
don't come home.
my dog be like, can you relax? But cats are just like, I'm just
Yeah.
doing me.
What kind of dog do you have?
Chihuahua.
Oh,
And,
do
and,
you
and a
really?
toy cup Maltese. But the Chihuahua be acting like that. Like she be crying like literally like if you don't.
Really? If you-
That's why I be like if you was a cat you wouldn't
What's
care.
her name?
Luna.
Luna?
Mm. Yeah,
I knew it had to be Spanish.
you already know. But that wasn't purposely. That wasn't on purpose. I named her that because that year when I first got her, probably like 2019, there was this little girl named Luna at Kids Zone. I thought she was sweet, and I'm like, oh, I like this dog. You know, I'm like, oh, this is little girl named Luna. This dog, not like that, but I'm like, my dog kind of reminds me of the girl. Like, she's sweet. My dog tricked me. My dog was sweet while she was a puppy. She is not sweet. The Chihuahua one is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
She is not sweet. She be.
So now you got another kid in mind that like, oh, that name would have been better.
But you want to know something? The girl that I named her after, the Luna girl, she tricked me too. It was the same thing. She got bad after. She ended up showing her true colors after a while. I'm like, oh, so you're bad too.
Okay.
That's funny.
Oh man.
That's funny.
I'm like, man.
Yeah. Chris doesn't like dogs. Chris, you like dogs?
No.
Big dogs are like any dog.
Any dogs.
Any dogs.
I feel it.
And we have one.
Oh,
Chris,
really?
Chris lives here with us, and we have a dog.
I was against it the whole time.
That part.
Yeah. We got a nice big.
And what do you say when your sister says, "Let's get another one"?
No.
Yeah, I know you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, his siblings always like. Yeah, I think his name's Dallas, of course.
The dog.
Yeah.
That's all.
Needs a
Playmate.
companion, a playmate.
Okay, that's
Chris
young.
is Chris is that. Well, I mean, he's what 8 years old now, or getting ready to turn 8.
Oh, so he's still like spunky. He want to play.
Yes.
Yeah, but
yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. So, we've gone for a long time. I know. So
No?
before we end, this is Culley's speed round is what I'm calling it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just gonna ask, and you just right off the top of your head, give me
Okay.
an answer. All right. Before we end the show today, wings, bone in or out? Or are you gonna tell me you don't eat chicken?
Yeah, I don't eat chicken. I'm just joking. Bone out.
Bone out. Mild or spicy?
Mild.
Okay.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, probably mild. I'm feeling mild today, but I know I feel spicy the other day.
Vacay or staycay? Which do you prefer?
I guess, everybody can choose vacay,
Yeah.
But staycay is so progressive, I feel like. But vacay.
Yeah, because staycay you can do a lot more here.
That's always how I feel about it. I'd be like, I could go out of town, but if I stay, I can do this. So that's
Yeah.
why I was thinking that, yeah.
Yeah. Pepsi or Coke?
Can we say, I don't drink either of those.
Okay, no, that's fine.
If
Yeah.
are we sticking in the dark pops? Root beer.
Okay. There you go. Yeah.
So neither.
What kind?
Beer.
What's your brand?
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up because tell me why. I'm laughing because I had some A&W the other day, but, a couple like last week. But I went to this dude's job thinking they had Muggs root beer.
Yeah.
Muggs root beer might be probably the root beer I think that is the one you should drink for real.
Muggs is good.
Muggs is good.
It is.
Muggs tastes like it's perfect for a root beer float. Like A&W is good too. And it's another couple that are good, but that Muggs, I was like, wow, okay. I forgot
Yeah.
this one has this certain taste.
That's funny. Tequila or whiskey?
Yeah, tequila. You already know. Yeah, we'll go tequila over whiskey.
Yeah, because when you guys were taking those shots there, I could just see it in your guys' face. Like John's like, ooh.
No, yeah,
that's some hard shit. Hot or cold?
Hot.
Air guitar or air drums?
Oh, that's so tough, huh? I like the air drums though too. I grew up off air drums, but I'll go air guitar.
Big crowd or small crowd when you're performing? Which do you prefer?
Big crowd for sure.
Zombies or vampires?
Vampires for sure.
That was, I knew that was gonna come. Ooh, here. Kendrick or Drake?
Kendrick.
Yeah.
But not just because like Prisoner of the Moment, but I've always preached this like back when I started liking Kendrick. Like I said, he's who got me into like really liking music. So I always knew Kendrick is for a select audience for sure. So it's crazy that they're having this that they were having that battle. But yeah, I'm Team Kendrick, and he's a Gemini. So
Oh, that's right. You
Okay.
did say that.
Drake. Well, speaking of Drake, like his last album he just put out.
who Drake's?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've only listened to certain songs on it, but yeah, Drake is gonna do what he does in that lane. That's why I feel like Drake, it's never been nothing wrong about what he does. He does
Right.
good stuff. He just I just feel as though his style isn't Kendrick's is super unique. I mean, he make you think about some stuff. You know, you gotta dissect his music.
Just like that Super Bowl halftime, right?
Yeah, so exactly. So
Yeah.
exactly with somebody like Kendrick, you have to dissect a couple times. You can't get the full message through just one
one
listen,
time, right.
even maybe 5. You got to keep. That's what I like about it. I like those little like oh,
Yeah.
I'm
if it wasn't for TikTok, I wouldn't even know what the hell Kendrick was talking about.
right, exactly.
Right? I mean,
Oh,
everybody
you're talking
just
about that
breaks it.
conspiracy
Right.
vid.
Everybody breaks it down, and
That is a crazy vid. I still haven't told myself that that's all the way real.
yeah.
But if it is, I'm like, oh god, that's deep.
Country or rock?
Rock,
Yeah, definitely rock.
rock for sure.
Jordan or LeBron?
Kobe.
No, that's good. Yeah, hell yeah.
but-
Why, you know, it's sad to say that people leave Kobe out
For
because
some odd reason.
yeah, of course, you know, he's no longer with us. But imagine what it would still be like if he was.
Just
We
living.
wouldn't just be talking about Jordan and LeBron.
And I
Kobe-
just think, well, Kobe to me, that's so crazy you brought this up because I was just thinking about this earlier. But Kobe is if you're into like watching somebody grow,
Yeah.
that character development, and then they become what they supposed to be, then you like Kobe, like you know. But if LeBron is just if you like somebody that was I mean naturally gifted with it and have done it the right way, and not injury prone.
Yeah.
But Kobe, I just like because he came from, we didn't know if he was going to be Kobe Bryant, but then that type of stuff
Yeah,
is
he
cool
was
to me.
Just totally
The
something
character
different, man.
development, the
Big time.
growth.
Yeah. Actually, when Jose and I, my executive producer, we go back and forth. Jordan and LeBron. He's all LeBron. I'm all Jordan. And I'm Jordan because I'm in that era.
I say
But
Jordan
still,
too.
still, I was not a Jordan fan growing up.
Oh, you weren't?
No.
Who are
No,
you?
Patrick Ewing,
Okay, that's cool.
New York
Patrick
Knicks. Yeah, that was my guy right there. Watched him at Georgetown.
Ewing.
Followed him in New York.
That's dope.
Yeah. And to this day, I'm still Ewing all day long. I used to wear his Ewings. Remember? I don't know. Do you remember?
Oh,
he
you
had
had a pair of
shoes.
Ewings? Yeah, he had
He
with
had
33
shoes
on the
that-
back.
Yeah. They're Ewings. I don't even know if that was a brand name, but
Mhm.
shit, I was ordering them. I was buying them.
Patrick Ewing is not. That's a cool like legend to like. I would say if not MJ, then like Larry for me. Probably I
Right.
like Larry too. So yeah.
Yeah.
But team no LeBron though. No offense to him. I just
No, it's all good. It's all good. Winter, or summer.
summertime. Summertime is rage season.
Oh, tattoos or piercings?
Oh, either or. No, that's tough.
If you had to stop one today,
Right. If I had to stop one. Well, that's cool. If I had to stop one, I would still get tattoos though.
okay. Yeah,
Piercings, I
so-
probably would. Yeah, it's not too many more piercings I want. So that's cool. That's
Yeah.
actually, yeah.
Instagram, or Twitter,
Instagram.
all day.
Although people are saying that Twitter is a big necessity. I just have never been team like consistent Twitter. I like Instagram though.
It's X now, right?
X. Sorry,
X,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
And it's
That's
X
I
now.
put Twitter. Yeah. Fries or onion rings?
Fries.
Oh yeah.
Need those fries.
Pizza, Chinese food.
Pizza, but I'm so burned out with pizza. But Chinese is a feeling though.
Right.
Okay, pizza.
I'm one of those. If I hear Chinese music, I get hungry.
No,
Is it
for
like that
real.
with Mexican food? I don't know.
I know. So Mexican food is actually my favorite food.
It is your
though.
favorite?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you said anything Mexican food.
Yeah. Is there a restaurant you go to? Please don't say Taco Bell. Because I would definitely delete that out real quick.
Yeah. My favorite Mexican. No, just like no. I go to. What is that? Oh my goodness. Tacos El Gallo sometime. This is
You ever gone to El Torito right there on
that one too.
in Central?
Bonito.
Miss
Michoacan.
Contreras lives
Yeah.
there.
For real, Miss Contreras, you like that one? Was that one?
El
That's
Torito?
El Torito.
Yeah, the one by Whittier.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I knew it.
just
I've
up
been
the
there
street,
for
yeah.
it. I like
Okay.
that one. If that's the case, there's a couple places down there though that's good. San Antonio.
Yeah,
is
San
good, my
Antonio.
fault.
Yeah.
And Don Antonio's too.
Yeah. What's your favorite dish? Do you have a dish you like Mexican?
Now I like getting the like.
Please don't say chimichangas.
Yeah. No. Well, it was El Pastor quesadillas,
Oh yeah.
Oh.
but now like, somebody put me on it's the pork carnita.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Okay.
yeah.
Somebody just put me on that recently. I was always getting carne asada more than anything.
Yeah. The steak.
Yeah, the steak. Man, it's a new place I go to now though. That's why I was like, it's right on Southwest Boulevard, but it's not Tacos El Gallo. It's like down
Margaritas.
not margaritas, so down the other way, where you would think it's not even one. It's dang it, it's this one place. They got some good like quesadilla tacos too.
Okay.
I don't know. It's all right. Pen or pencil?
Pencil.
Math class or gym class?
Gym class.
Money or love?
That's tough.
We
That's
come back.
right.
That's all right. Yeah.
Money can't buy love, but it can rent it.
But money might like make the love go away. I mean, no money might make the love go away though. I mean, if it's that type of person,
well.
you know.
Yeah, it all depends on the type of person.
Yeah.
Calls or texts?
Text.
Halloween or Christmas?
I hate snow, but I'll go Christmas. Christmas is cool, but Halloween parties be.
Maybe lit.
We'll go Christmas though. Good time, good vibes.
Yeah. Okay. Chocolate or vanilla?
Vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vanilla for sure.
All right. Last question here before we end. Would you rather eat a spider or a cricket?
Not again.
I'd rather eat a cricket though, just because I'd be scared the spider might wake up in my body or something.
Well, no. I mean, if the spider is fried and the crickets are fried, which one would you eat?
Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna still go cricket though, cause I feel like they'd be like have a crunchier like spiders. I feel like wouldn't even be that good though, cause I feel like you
Yeah.
know,
Okay.
Dad, go get the box.
Well, then before we end,
there's a box.
I'm gonna put you up to this challenge. So I have a bag here of crickets.
I'm glad I didn't say spiders.
Come on. So we gotta try one.
Okay, is it
All
chocolate?
right.
No.
You want to try?
Oh, that's just lime.
No, it's chile lime.
Okay.
Yeah, come grab one. Or grab a few. Grab as many.
Do they look like crickets?
You don't have to eat them all.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
What it look nasty to you? You said this is fried.
Are they fried?
Rose.
No, thank you.
Are they fried
Shan,
or
Chris, they're fried. They're chili lime crickets. They're
look like
good.
a
They're
cricket?
good for you.
No, yeah, and I'm all for it.
What do you think?
I'm ready.
Right? There's not. Once you pass that first bite, you're good.
I mean, yeah,
I mean, you could sprinkle these on a salad.
yeah. You really can.
Look at.
Once I take my brain out of like it's a cricket,
Right,
mode,
right, yeah.
and just like it's food.
But it also kind of gives me like a sunflower seed type.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, this tastes better than actually when you eat a bad sunflower seed.
Ugh.
You're actually eating a bug,
It's actually I like the spice on it.
right? On this chili lime.
It's almost like a
That's not
what's that corn thing? Those
like the corn nuts.
It's that thing though. My mom used to always get them. Dang it! Is there like, there? Oh my! Did you go to like a liquor store or something? And they're those little like pork grinds.
Oh, okay. Like,
pork
yeah,
Sorry,
pork rind,
sorry,
like
yeah, sorry. They're like
what
that
we call
material.
chicharron. Yeah,
Yeah, okay, yeah.
chicharrones. Yeah,
And they're like that, almost like that, just a little bit
Yeah.
skinnier and
they're not bad, right? I mean,
actually not bad.
You need
though.
something to drink? You good?
Yeah.
You gonna eat your cricket? Can I get that?
Already ate it.
He knocked them out. He knocked them all out.
So where did you buy that at? Where did you?
I saw it online. So we were watching Shark Tank,
Okay.
and somebody came out and said this is what they do. They fry crickets, and they were trying to sell them on Shark Tank, and I think they did. I think there was somebody,
So you
Mark
have a-
Cuban, might have. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna order some and
Yeah.
just share them with the guests. You know, just
You don't have the spiders? Like if I would have said spiders?
No,
Spiders are
no,
Oh, okay.
no, but
no.
check this out.
I thought
These I haven't brought out. These are crickets as well, but these are literally, they look like crickets.
For real.
Yeah, look at them.
I might. Oh, this really does look more like a cricket. I might eat this though.
The eyes, the head, everything's still on there.
You gonna try it?
Yeah, I'm actually.
You want to try one?
Yeah, I do want to try one. I'm not opposed to trying it. Let me
Oh,
see.
look at you.
Want to try one?
I have to see what it looks like.
Right. And there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is crazy because they don't do them like that. Here, take a look at them. Chris, you want to try one of
Look at it
these?
in the eyeballs.
Look at that.
Look at it in the eyes.
Oh yeah, these are actually crickets.
Yeah, I mean, so are these, but those are like, I mean,
These are actually
Like
the
if you
vibe.
turn off the
like
light,
if you saw one on the ground, right? You're like,
like if you turn off the lights, then you might start hearing something. You might start hearing a little cricket noise.
you want one?
Yeah, I'll try.
I've never tried one of these.
You're gonna do it?
Yeah. If Culley eats one, I'll eat one. Ooh, I'm gonna give you one with full body.
That's. This is kind of like my fear of crawfish. Well, I don't have a fear of crawfish, but
Fear factor.
Yeah.
That's what it was like.
This one doesn't have leg. Oh, this one has one
he
leg.
said, "Oh, this turned different." He said, "This turned from an interview to fear factor."
The eyes are still on it. Look at this, Rose.
Yeah, the eyes are still on it.
Look at this bag.
So can you get a close up on this or what?
You ready to try this cricket?
Yeah.
Which one are you on?
Did we get a close up of it?
Let's see.
Oh, this one.
I'm on the third. Let me. No, just.
Right here?
Yeah, just poke.
You got the little lens
You're
right there.
too
Just show
close.
the crickets.
Okay.
Pull back more.
All right, so Culley and I are getting ready to eat one.
Yep.
A little more.
Me and Big Mom about to definitely.
You holding it like a roach.
I am holding this like a roach though. Seriously.
Like we get ready to smoke something real quick.
This is like that roach.
It's just-
So you know
you're
what? I'm
too
gonna have to
close
take some of
and
these.
it's
John
focused for
I
a
wonder if
different
John would eat
reason.
one of these with us. Thanks. All right.
Not gonna lie, this bite is.
Oh, we just passed through. Okay.
Oh, you can hear
I heard a crunch.
Yeah.
I'll say this.
Talk to me.
This one tastes more sunflower seedish though, and it doesn't taste as like. The spice really set the other one off for me though.
Right.
This one don't got that spice, so it does put in your head like, oh, this is really a cricket. like,
Oh, take a drink if you need. Take your drink.
Definitely.
Wash that down.
Ooh, not bad.
yeah.
Put it in a salad, like I said earlier.
Your salad,
first
not
one.
mine.
The first one, maybe. The second one, that's some
Not.
real cricket.
All right. Well, we've come to the end of the show. Culley, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you being here.
I appreciate you. Thank you
Yep.
for having me on for sure.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed my time.
Thanks. Thanks for being here. Okay. I think Chris, we good? Go ahead. You got something to say, Sam?
I don't know. Do I need to do anything?
No, you don't
You're
need to.
good.
Do
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
I,
Chris.
all right. I appreciate you and good luck. Success in the future and everything's
sir.
looking good for you. And we'll be looking out. Hopefully, everybody that's watching will be doing the same.
Yeah.
It's certainly. I mean, yeah. I'll be back. I have to come back on the podcast.
Yeah, definitely bring you back in.
So you're going to teach me a little bit more about this
Yeah.
grunge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I have, and by that time, I'll have more of an explanation, and everything that I said
Okay.
will be more on the table. So,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
Again, good luck.
yes,
Yep.
sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching the Big Modcast. Until next week, adios.
Peace out.